is Monday. Hello, hello, and welcome to my so-called life. And you know what's funny? I always open up with a song, but the only song I have in my head right now is I want to feel what love is. I want you to show me. No Foreigner fans or what?
Well,
Oh,
I
I
love.
love that song.
Agent
That's fine.
Provocateur.
I'm thinking, were you listening to 80s music while you're picking up?
Life. There's been heartache and pain.
I love that song, but I can't sing, so I'll just listen
I
and cheer
can't.
you on.
I'm with Cynthia. I'm not singing.
I
Sorry, guys.
bray. I bray like a cat. Tammy,
Oh,
how's it going?
It's a Monday. It's a Monday.
Cynthia, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yay, welcome in the star of Monday evening. If you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe to Cynthia. She has a video out. Write me out.
It's that way.
Thank you.
Fuck.
And it's great to see everybody. It's great to see Dre, Jennifer, and Donnie. Hello, hello, Gene. Hello, hello. And yes, I'm a Foreigner fan. Twinny McTwin from those planets. How are you doing?
I'm having the Monday night scaries. I go back to school tomorrow after having a week off.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
want to go. Who do I call? Who do I tell people? We need a longer spring break.
Right. You should
I just
have a
got my
break.
soap boat back. Now I'm going back to school.
Mm-hmm. Don't you feel a cough come on?
I'm feeling feverish.
Yeah, you're looking pretty feverish.
Are you getting the vapors?
Does that help?
Are you having a spell?
Oh, I feel like Scarlett O'Hara.
That's what I thought of when you did that. I was like, oh, here we go.
So, William, how are you?
Yeah.
I am well, thank you. Today was the beginning of my son's spring break. So for the first time in a long time, I slept in.
Isn't it weird?
What is sleeping in to you? What time is waking up?
I got more than 4 hours.
Oh gosh.
And I woke up weirdly I woke up like, wow. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, oh man, I sat in bed. I was like, is this how everybody else feels when they wake up? Because usually I wake up and I'm like the Undertaker. I rise and I run out of bed because I got things to do. My heart's instantly pumping because I'm thinking of 100 things I have to do before noon.
Well, we need to go back on vacation.
What's that?
We need to go back on vacation.
Here you go, right?
Hey, welcome in, Katie. Welcome in, Susan.
Hi.
8 hours.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, Katie. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Misty. Hi, Jennifer, Donnie.
Thank you.
You did a great job. Yay, Misty. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Diego. Hi, Misty.
Hey, Diego. Welcome in. Welcome in. Absolutely.
Hi, Diego. Hi, Misty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was so nervous hitting that publish button.
It is nerve-wracking, especially that first time or two.
Mm-hmm. But you know...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I heard an apology at the... We don't apologize on our YouTube channels. I heard that apology of your video. Nope, don't apologize. We know. You did great.
I gotta go see what I said.
You said you were sorry about something. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I was like, oh, Cynthia, I got to tell her. We don't
did?
Yeah.
We all do it, Cynthia.
But no, you're good. You're good. Everything was so great. I can't wait for you to have like 1 million subscribers and everyone stamping with you and doing cards.
That would be so fun. I would just love for people to just, even if it's virtual, but just like we do sewing, to have like a virtual scrapping retreat or something. But just to all just we can either do our own thing or I can walk you through something. But just to have people to do it with would be fun.
I'll watch y'all do it.
Huh?
I'll get my sewing machine.
Okay.
I'll make your dress because you let me out of your house.
Well,
I'll work on your dress.
That would work. I was going to go to Hobby Lobby today and get thread so I could start sewing. Yeah. And I woke up this morning and I just had this just overwhelming feeling that I have got to get this video out today. I keep telling everybody that it's coming soon, and it just feels like soon is getting longer and longer and longer. So I am going to work on it until it's released. And that's all I did today was try to put it together. And whenever I condensed it down to take out the extra stuff, it went from 18 minutes to 11 minutes.
Yeah, I saw that. So yeah.
It's taken me how many days? Several days to put together an 11-minute video, basically.
I won't tell you how many days it takes me to put together some videos.
Really?
Welcome in, Mona.
Yay, Mona!
Hi, Mona. Good to see you.
Hi, Mona.
Everyone's coming in. And all you people up there who haven't said hello yet, I see you. Hi, how you doing? I miss you too.
I am running around this room as usual.
Yeah.
Now I have Manic Monday stuck in my head ever since Katie mentioned it.
It is definitely a Manic Monday.
It's Friday.
We want it to be Friday.
Monday.
I woke up singing that song too.
Oh gosh. It was your fault. You infected them. And now I'm infected.
Oh, hi, Denise. You come in if I didn't say hi.
Denise, welcome in. Hey, Mona.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Susan. Oh,
Susan, did I miss you? If I did, I apologize.
I don't think you missed her.
No, you said her. You called her out. We can always use a second hello every day.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mona.
Just makes you feel double special.
Especially on a Monday. Hey, Ollie.
Yay, Ollie. Welcome in. Welcome in.
My favorite Canadians. How are you?
Hi, Ollie.
Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Today, I love how my coat came out. Thank you to everybody who's watched my short. If you haven't, please go watch my short. It with the magic of cameras, it seems way more brighter in pictures than what it really is.
Really?
If you look at my post, there are low to no filters on it, and it's glowing. It's like plutonium green.
Well, I'm supposed to wear green to my son's wedding, so can I just borrow that and strap a belt around it and go? It'll be a dress on me.
I was about to say, I'm 5'9". That would be that'd be royal on you. You'd have to have people walking behind you holding it.
I was about to say she's gonna need those. She's gonna need those platform shoes from the '70s, right?
Oh, yeah. She's gonna need some boots.
I was about to say I have cowboy boots. They kind of work just the same. But I know you can't. I have my boots on. It makes me so much taller than what I am in real life.
Yeah, you're really like 6'3". I mean, don't even
my boots. When I take my boots off, people are like, "I thought you were tall."
Everybody thinks you're taller, no matter what height you are.
I love being invisible.
Oh, I don't love you being invisible, Katie, but I appreciate you. Well,
gosh. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to sew next. So I'm going to have a weird vote. First, should I sew a quilt or tweed?
Quilt. Right, everyone, put a number 1 for quilt. Number 2 for tweed. Oh.
Ready, go.
Seriously, 1 or 2.
I'm sorry. I just jumped the gun on that. My bad. I couldn't wait. I could not wait.
Hold on. I'm gonna put a number 1 in there because I say quilt.
Hey, Linda. Hello.
I guess I'm gonna have to open up YouTube now. Let's give us an assignment.
Welcome in, Linda.
2 number 1s.
So everyone's quilt, huh? Well, so far.
Yeah. A tweed quilt, says Alibaba.
East meets west.
Hi, Linda.
So would that be a 2-1?
No, it would be a 1-2. Maybe.
Half.
No, well, I don't know. Would it be? It could be a half. Yeah, half
So
of each.
we're heavily leaning quilt. Alibaba thinks fusion. Alibaba's like, just go with the fusion.
Oh yeah. Denise is saying quilt. Dre saying quilt. I'm thinking we're going quilt, William.
Okay. So quilt.
Okay.
All right, let me go.
I'm thinking that one right there. Right there. Just that one.
I have to move. I have to move my. Yay, Katie Crafts. Hello.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Dre.
Yay, Dre. Welcome in.
Dre, did you finish MASH before you came back?
Do you know when I saw that comment, the banana na 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 na, instantly was it?
Yeah.
Time to go to bed. For a certain generation, that was like, well, MASH is on. Time
I
to go to
remember
bed.
that.
Yep.
MASH was the. It was either MASH or Hogan's Heroes.
Oh,
Go to bed to the sound. Oh, I love it. I love watching Hogan's Heroes.
because of Nickelodeon, Nick at Night, or whatever they call it. I've seen every episode of that. Every episode. Nick Classics, or whatever they used to call it.
Yeah.
2 and 1 dare to be different.
Yeah.
So mixed.
Diego's like, I'm different. We're going number 2.
By the way, speaking of which, I learned a harsh lesson that I've learned with tweed. And I learned it. Look, and tweed is woven wool. That's all it really is. And when I say tweed, I'm not trying to get too technical, but this is 100% wool.
Yeah.
I have the label. It even says where it was dyed. I filmed this at like 11 o'clock. I was in my hallway profusely sweating with the paint.
Yeah. No way.
I forgot how hot wool was.
I was sitting here thinking you need to go on an Alaskan cruise or somewhere where you can use all of the coats that you've made.
Oh, I'd
And
be on
just
deck.
pack your coats.
They'd be like, William has been outside the whole time.
Do you imagine the runway show with all of his mates?
That'd be
I know,
so
right?
fun.
I mean, the whole cruise thing could get involved with this one.
I've been over here waiting for that. That has literally been in my dreams, guys.
See, the thing is, unless I get like 50 people, I have to do it by myself, and I would need 50 people that were 5'9".
Okay, and
Because every jacket I've ever made, at least, see, that's the thing. If someone asks me to make something, I'm gonna measure you, and I'll make it exactly to your specs.
Yeah.
You know, late at night, I'm like, let's make a coat, and all my coats are to my height.
All right. Well, we got a couple shacket people in the chat that your shacket would look good on them.
That's very true. No, jackets would fit. See, but that's another thing. What's my wingspan?
You're a rectangle. That's all I remember is that your wingspan is longer than your height, right? That's what we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an insane
Longer this way.
I have an insane wingspan. It's weird.
Oh.
Yeah. Pat, if I didn't say hello, which I think I did, hello.
Hi, Pat.
And, Susan, I know exactly where you're going. I've been to all of these places before. I hope you have safe travels on your shop hop. I've been to every single one of these places. Matter of fact, I drove from my front door to Tacoma one time. I did sew an oven. I did. I was sweating in my hallway. I'm like, oh, this is tweed all over again. It wasn't until I started moving around, I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, Mona, hello again. Hello. Why would you hire an entire troop? You would have to hire. Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm taking applications right now. You have to be 5'9", but you're okay. If you come with those old goth boots, I'm okay with that too.
there's been an announcement in the QuiltCon world. It's coming back to Raleigh in 2028. I
Okay.
am ready already.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw it today because I was Googling stuff. So we
So
could do the runway show at QuiltCon.
yes, yes, that would be so cool.
And Chris, I've made shackets. I got you. I got you. I got everybody, no matter how tall you are. And if anybody, Kilroy, if anyone's out there that's over 6 feet, I've made a lot of stuff that. Do you know? Do you know what's so funny? When I make something with a train, in my mind, it's like, oh, this is regal. There's one coat that I made it humongous on purpose. Every single person was like, "Look like you're wearing your big brother's coat. You look like you stole your dad's jacket." Did you make that, or did you take that from somebody else? But it's different. I need to get back to capes. I need to pull out my purple flower cape creation and just walk around the house with that again.
Yeah, you haven't worn a cape in a while.
I go through eras.
I know.
I have seriously made over 100 pair of board shorts with the buckles.
Yeah.
I have made over 100 something shirts. I've made pants. Every year I make at least 20 to 30, 40 pairs of pants and just don't talk about it. In my closet, I've made a seat of pants.
Imagine.
Can I just send you my size and you can start making some to fit me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. I was trying to find even just a t-shirt to wear around the house, and they've all outgrown me. I can't find any that would look decent on me because they just hang on me. I think I need to go clothes shopping.
Yeah.
I have to go clothes shopping this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I can't go out in public right now.
Do you know what? One of the reasons I started making my own clothes is because I have a long torso, and shirts, they started making them smaller. And I would have to order like a double XL or an extra large when I might be large-ish. But my whole point is I started making my own shirts because it, I know my own specs. And that's why I fell in love with the tunic. I fell in love with all these different styles.
Yeah, and shirts are always too long on me. So I feel like I'm wearing a dress.
And I can show you how to alter that too. It's easier to make something that's big, small than the other way around. Because the other way around, you got to deconstruct and add on.
Jess helped me with taking my measurements when she was here, so we know how long to make a skirt or anything.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
That helps.
Yeah.
You know, I'm laughing because my son knows my measurements, and he semi-shames me. I'm like, come here, I need to, because I'm thinking about making shirts again. I have a ton of shirt material in here that I got from Modelo Man, and that's what led me to making shirts, because I want to line everything. I want everything to be thick. I live in the desert. Literally tumbleweeds. When I'm driving to work, there are literally tumbleweeds that pass me.
So what's your reason to want it to be thick?
I had this weird thing about lining everything because I watched too many competition shows. When the first thing a judge would ask is like, open the shirt. And they'd go like this, like, why isn't it lined? Or open your, or no matter what it was, they'd be like, why isn't it lined? So I got it in my head. I would line everything. And then one day I looked at a t-shirt and I'm like, oh my, all these t-shirts I wear are not lined. It was too many competition shows.
Yeah. So did you line them? All the shirts you
No.
said that weren't lined?
No, I went through a renaissance. And then I went through this hoodie renaissance. It's all because I went to downtown Los Angeles and I discovered this thin sweatshirt material and t-shirt material. And it's all because of going to the fashion district.
And Katie asked us what we're working on tonight.
I'm going to be pulling out quilts and asking questions in a minute. I just need to move my jacket. You know, I have all these mannequins in dress forms, and that's another thing that I cannot buy any more of. No more dress forms. Grant, welcome in. Welcome in. Do you know, Grant, because of you, I filled down this like 2-hour Ontario baseball rabbit hole. So now I'm going to go get the hat. I need to go to the stadium.
Yeah.
I've been getting.
Oh, go ahead.
I've been getting shorts with little kids playing baseball, and you know they're just hilarious. The things that they do on the baseball field. And every time I get those, I think, oh my gosh, I need to send this to William. I need to send this to William. But I don't know if he would appreciate them like I do.
Oh, I played Little League.
Huh?
I played Little League.
You did?
Yeah.
You might start seeing some come through then because they just have me rolling.
And okay, I'm going to say it properly. Sashiko.
Shashiko.
I used to add an N. I don't know why. Sashiko was one of the reasons that I made my channel because I would obsessively sit there. I turned a pair of overalls. I just did endless spirals on a pair of overalls. I love Sashiko.
What is it? Can someone explain it to me?
Thank you for asking, Cynthia. Sashiko is the ancient Japanese art form of basically dressing up your kimono. Back then, people would wear the same thing, or they'd have one or two of the same garment, so they would dress them up. And it got to the point where certain people from certain towns had certain designs, and there's a whole lore behind it.
Well, that's neat.
And as somebody who does things from other cultures, I try to respect the culture that I'm, copying certain things.
Yep, I totally agree.
And Katie wants to know what Jess and Cynthia are working on.
Well, I need to be working on cards, so that's what I've set myself down to do tonight is paper crafting.
Today, I worked on my row quilt today. I've done a lot, so I'm ready to chill out and just have fun and hang out with them.
I love the panda.
I know this is unfair to say this, Chris, but when my scalp hurts, I go like this. Sorry, Dad. I've been telling dad jokes all day. I've been telling terrible dad jokes all day.
I know.
This is what happens. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm done.
The dad jokes are what happens when William gets extra sleep.
Just warning everybody, he got extra sleep.
Yeah, he got extra sleep.
I'm going to work on making cards for the upcoming Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Oh, very cool.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find that stash of paper, and I'm going to come to you, and you're going to be like, William, where's all this paper you've been hoarding? I have all kinds of crazy paper and stuff. I used to journal. I actually journaled for a decade. And I stopped. Yeah, my emo days were over. I put my guitar down. I retired my emotional days, and I grew up.
Oh.
But I would love, like, I'm subscribed to people who scrapbook. I'm subscribed to you now who do stamps. I have a bunch of stuff, and I want to scrapbook. I have a stack of all my quilt show stuff.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Yeah, I think it's time. And then every
You just-
time Twin McTwin will look at it, she'll cry.
Yes, I will. We
So
never
there's
this one. No.
so there's my first guest to my virtual scrapbooking night.
Okay. Yeah.
That works.
Oh, hi, Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia. And yes, Patty, do you know, I loved the Addams Family. I loved that show. The black and white, that was my show when I was a kid.
You're not supposed to bring that up when I'm not wearing my Wednesday shirt, guys.
You
That's
do.
not
Now
fair.
that,
I want to go change now.
all right, I'm going to move this and go grab my. No, because I haven't decided. Okay, next question. Should I just work with that ratty quilt and quit talking about it? And make a
Yes.
tattered jacket?
That
Get
red
it
one?
done.
It's
The one with the red
whitish.
accent?
Yeah, exactly. Is that what it's called? You need to teach me, Twin McTwin. Is it red accent?
It has red accent fabric in it, yeah.
Because
And it
when
has
I
red
think of
lining.
accent, I think of "Hola, cómo estás?" or like
Yeah.
someone that. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, you're good.
I convince myself to sew curtain squares. Do you know what's so funny, Chris? I still haven't made my curtains yet.
Well, Chris, you can do it while we're keeping William busy. You can sew your curtain squares.
I need to get on that as well.
Yeah.
My next retreat is not until the end of April, if I can host it at the end of April. So if you want it done before then.
And I'm not here to offend anyone. I speak Spanish fluently. I
Yes.
don't want to offend. No, disclaimer. Some people may or may not know. And if you really make me angry in my car, I'm going to say something that I know you probably won't know.
I'd be like, yeah, sure.
Oh, you were talking about that ice cream store. Of course you were. All right.
Well,
Let's
a
go
lot
to the ice cream shop.
It's not. It's more of a question.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we took a poll. We said quilt. Get out the red quilt and let's start going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please and thank you.
Now you took a poll to make a
Would
quilt.
you add patches? See, you can mix your worlds. You could put patches on the quilt.
I have all these patch ideas. Like I still want to cover my my Dr. Patch suit while it fits. I have a lab coat that I covered in patches.
I remember that.
Can you imagine, William? I'm sorry, I don't know why that just came to my mind. 194 squares are just sitting on the table mocking me.
Katie, I'm coming. Long to get there.
I would love to come help you sew them.
I'm a
You
good
help me do
square.
the liners, not do the squares.
Sylvia, where if it's learned, I learned. My grandmother taught me how to speak Spanish, and also from my parents would speak it, but they would speak it to be over people's heads. So they would say it because they know no one else in the room would speak Spanish. So I learned it real quick. So I went to my grandmother and I was like, I want to know what they're saying, and she's like, she was the evil emperor. She's like, come with me, my friend. Excellent, like Mr. Burn.
Yeah.
I love your grandmother already.
I learned all the words. Same, but I learned it from my grandmother.
And the crazy thing for me is that I've never learned a single cuss word in Spanish. I don't know what they are. If you said them, I would not know that you're saying them.
Too.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna say something real evil to someone right near you, and you're gonna be like smiling. No, I'm kidding. I'm not like that. I actually, the one thing, because a lot of people don't think I speak Spanish, so I catch people saying things, and I still to this day had to teach myself not to turn my head and look at them. Hi, everyone.
It is so hard too when you know what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I just like sewing at night, so I watch you all. You know, I'm seriously. Thriller comes on at night. and I start sewing. I don't know what it is. I get excited at night and I start sewing. I had no motivation to finish my suit, and I did. And that was last night.
Come on, Chris, you can do it.
Welcome in, KK. Welcome in. Great to see you. Great to see you.
Oh, hi, Kathy. Kathy came in
Oh,
too.
So good to see you, Kathy.
I didn't see KK. Hi, KK. Hi, Kathy.
And Mary also came in. Mary Quilter too came in.
If I miss anyone, I just have the Thriller dance in my head right now.
We appreciate y'all coming in. You have no idea, y'all. Thank you.
Speaking of Thriller, have you seen that there's a Michael movie coming out? Is it
Yes.
already?
Yes. And I'll be in front row in honor of the meme. I'll be in front row with a tub of popcorn so big the person behind me is going to be like, get out of here.
Have you seen who is playing Michael?
Yes.
That's crazy. His nephew, and he's never acted before. This is his first role ever.
Oh,
Kathy, welcome in. Welcome in.
He is, I think he's Jermaine's son, I think is who Jimmy Fallon said.
Because I listen to like music all day long. Anything that has to do with music, I get an advertisement for it.
Yeah.
They want me to get singing lessons. I'm like, oh, YouTube has heard me singing because they're advertising singing lessons to me. They advertise everything. But that the second that movie came out, and also I click on trailers. I'm old school, and I think it's really cool that I can watch movie trailers in my house. So even if I'm not gonna watch it, I'll click on it and be like this, and I will watch the entire trailer from beginning to end. So I get a lot of recommendations.
mhm.
Absolutely, Sylvia. I love the pandas.
Thank you.
It's
And if
pretty.
it wasn't for the human race, pandas wouldn't exist.
We just talked about
Jess and I had a 5-hour conversation about this.
Oh, we did. We did. Well, I'm glad that my panda came out well. So I love pandas, y'all. If you walk into my classroom and go to my library, there's like 6 stuffed pandas. Or like I collected stuffed animals of pandas. I have an owl. I have a frog. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. They're puppets, but the owl and the frog are puppets, so the kids will take them and squeeze them and turn their heads and everything. But it's fun. It's fun.
I agree. I agree with you, Kathy. And now I just have Thriller stuck in my head.
You guys are all amazing.
You are. You are an amazing sewist.
No, I have a
think
lot.
so. I think we should team together like Woodward and Bernstein. And instead of writing for newspapers, we should make jackets. Okay, so hear me out. It's Monday. I have my
Okay.
crazy professor hat on.
Okay, I'm here.
We'll put patches on the jacket.
That's all that he was going for.
Okay, so we'll put quilt blocks on the jackets.
Absolutely.
If anybody copies me, patent pending, patent pending. I don't know why I'm looking at my microphone. Patent pending. It's been a while.
We're over here, William. We're over here. Okay,
I don't have my glasses on.
put them on.
Over
Then
here.
you,
I don't even know why.
you know, my eyes changed color today. You might want to notice that. They're green now. Anywho.
Oh, hey!
Is that because you?
Okay. Seriously, though, I am going to go to your truck. I am going to take out a huge bag of tweed, and I am going to cut it into rectangles and squares. I'm going to make the biggest, like, that's what people make. They make fabric like that now. They make fabric, they roll it up on bolts, and then when you need it, you just unroll it and go. That's what you need to do with all that all that.
I don't know. You always tell me, I don't know if you're ready for that life. I have never, ever, okay, I have to take my glasses off. in
Yeah.
ever have I thrown away my scraps.
I know.
So in the past 7 or 8 years, I haven't thrown away my scraps, and they're all in my truck or in my rafters. If there was an earthquake right now, I would run out of this room in full speed.
So I'm gonna bring an army. People are gonna cut. You have sewing machines there. We're gonna sew. You got thread. I'll bring more needles if we need needles. I'll cook. Whatever we gotta do. We're gonna make rolls and rolls of fabric, and then we can make amazing jackets for everyone, like hobo jackets, whatever comes off the bowl. You know.
I like your roll idea. I don't think you read. I have Mount Trashmore of scraps. I have 55-gallon bags of scraps.
All right, let's do
Like
it.
honestly, if a meteor hit my roof right now, it would bounce off my bag of scraps. It would be like, oh.
All right, friends. Scrap party at Williams.
Yeah. So you guys just let me know what you want me to cook. I'll cook. I'll help sew. We'll cut. We'll do it all. I got this.
And Chris, I agree. Pandas are. I don't like insulting people or things or even animals because you never take something's stupidity for granted. But pandas are kind of dumb. They're almost on the level of deer. And I'll spare you my opinion about deer. I will spare you. I like that Ollie Boxcar Willie fabric. It makes me sound like a blues player. I like that. I'm sitting by the train tracks making rolls with my scraps. Hey Ed, how's it going? Welcome in.
Hey, Ed.
Hi,
Lettuce
Good to see
gravy.
you.
I have yet to ever throw away a scrap. Is that like a no-no in the sewing world? Is that like frowned upon?
I keep my scraps until they're too small.
We could go to my original
I do too.
projects, and I could literally present you a scrap. Let me mute myself. I burped and laughed at the same.
You know I have to. Okay, all right, we can go better.
All right, a new cause. Save the panda. I'm gonna scream that. Wild turkeys are. I agree.
That's so
Ollie Bomber,
cute.
they are. They are
I like
on the
this
list.
one better.
That is cute. I like that one better too.
Alibaba added to the list. Wild turkeys are. William is stalling on making a quilt. He really wants to sew a jacket. Well, Mary, I purchased 2 quilts in Las Vegas, and I have this really ratty quilt I'm gonna cut apart. Not even orange cats.
Oh,
Do you know what's funny, Dre? I feed all the neighbors' cats, and my neighbor across the street, I know for a fact his cats are well fed, and I still feed them. And one of them is a fat orange cat, and I've made that cat fat.
Those are the comfy cats. You just call them comfy cats.
I call him Garfield. I know that's not his name, but I call
that
him
too.
Because
That too. Yeah.
I saw him the other day in the backyard, and he and all the other cats, they react. He looked at me. He's like, "I'm too comfortable to run." And he just lay there. I'm like, "You are Garfield. That is your name. I don't care what anyone else calls you." It's so tense. I'm telling you, I have a ton. I have yet to throw away anything. But Mona, a long time ago, my father and I made mini homes for the homeless. And the city of Los Angeles, I'm not trying to make them seem out like they're goons. They confiscated all of them and took all of them away from the people we gave them to. Yeah. So I feel like if I made a tent, the same thing would happen. I see that totally killed that. I used to make they made it illegal to make it. Now and the funny thing is they gave contracts to these big companies, and so people like me who just are at a shop bored, like let's make a tiny home.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I told you about my friend who gave me all those blankets. I used to go to downtown, and I was known as the blanket guy. When my black car would pull up, people would be like, "You got any blankets?" And I'd be like, "Yes, I do. Here you go. I hope you like sparkles. I hope you like purple." And they would
Oh,
take
they
them.
don't. They
No,
don't.
no.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I was the
touches me.
blanket guy. I was the blanket guy. That's what they would call me. I went to the
Oh my goodness.
Saturday, saw a group of the elk. Oh my, that is beautiful, Susan.
I bet it was nice to see them.
I miss
It
the
was.
like wide open spaces like that. As I was
I
heading out the bodice of my summer robe, I could hear the scrap quilters. Hey, don't throw that away. I'm telling you,
Thank
scrap
you.
quilters would love me. They would love me.
You can
And
save them and bring them to me, Katie. Just bring them to me.
make dog beds for the shelter dogs. I love that. I
Oh,
love
good idea. That's a good idea. William, that's what you can start out with. Keep it
There you go.
small at first so you don't overwhelm yourself.
And shelters are huge here too because we know it's illegal to buy or sell a dog or a cat here, and so we don't have pet stores in my state. And so if you want to get a pet, you have to go to a shelter.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm ready to show something off.
Ooh,
I'm ready
Yeah,
to see.
better than me.
I
I'm ready
think
to see.
it's good. All right. Y'all ready to see something?
Yes,
Close my
absolutely.
eyes. Look.
William, you want to make
I
me
know what
big?
it is. I know what it is.
Yeah, I thought you might. Okay,
Yeah.
ready? Dun, da, da, da.
Oh, that's
Yes.
gorgeous.
Wow!
Just made this for me.
I
Isn't
did.
that
Aw.
pretty? It's beautiful.
I'm
I
gonna.
love it.
It's
I'm gonna make
pretty.
that. I wish I could make that bigger. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
what?
Oh, that's me. Wrong person.
Oh,
Let's see.
Oh,
I turn that off. Nope, that just makes it worse.
no, you're good. It's good.
No, that looks great. That is artwork.
that
Isn't
turned out
that
really
the
good.
coolest
So good
thing?
putting that in the frame. Oh,
It
And
does look good in a
I
frame.
love it.
Ed, when it's on Showtime, HBO, or Paramount, I'll watch it. Or any of the stuff I have, any of the services that I am paying for. In the morning, we'll pack a lunch to take with me on the road. I love that road trip. Where you're going is beautiful. I consider the Pacific Northwest beautiful. I mean, well, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It reminds me of Vermont.
Vermont is so beautiful. Not like anything like upstate New York. I'm partial to that. The Adirondacks are just right here all the time. Oh, everyone, yes. Well, if you too would like one,
So I got to figure out where I can put it temporarily for the
yeah.
next 2 months because it's too beautiful to just keep folded up until I move. So,
I agree.
It is too pretty.
Everybody loves what you've made. It is amazing.
it is. I love it.
I made it on the live stream. What is it? Back in February after, like during QuiltCon.
Yeah, it was after
Mhm.
QuiltCon. Didn't
Yeah.
I give you the fabric at QuiltCon?
You did.
So yeah, it was. I mean, and you just whipped it right up after I gave you the fabric.
Mhm. Oh,
Or
thank
no,
you guys.
no. Let me
I don't
think.
look like I'm talented, but thank you.
When did I give you the fabric? You gave it back to me at QuiltCon.
I did. I picked out what I was going to keep, and then I gave you the rest of it so that you
Yeah.
could take. So I didn't have it all.
All right.
Thank you.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
When did you make yours?
$75.99? No, $79.99.
Yes. Absolutely.
This
I have my fake cigar. This is my fake cigar.
He's going to start selling my services.
I think you're way underpricing her, William.
Yeah, very much underpricing her.
Honestly, I'm gonna sit over here. No, me and Freddie are gonna watch the hockey game. The Kings are the Dodgers embarrassed the Blue Jays today, and the Kings are playing right now.
Yep. He's my bookie.
For legal purposes, in no way, shape, or form do I sell anything to anyone ever.
Oh, that made me laugh.
Let me grab these quilts. Let me grab the one I want to work with.
So Cynthia, think about this, Cynthia. I could take a star like that, go to his tweed, and we could make a star. Like we could make that, but just a big one for a quilt, so we could put in make a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all, William. We have so many ideas.
Mm-hmm. But this is the perfect size for the back of a jacket. If you wanted to make this size in tweed to put on the back of one.
Yeah, I could make it probably twice as big for him. But
and he would have
because that's a 12.5-inch block, I think, or 12-inch block. Yeah,
this is a 12-inch frame, and it kind of I can pull it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing 12.5.
Yeah, it's 12.5, 12 finish probably. Yes, I like that quilt.
I do too.
That is pretty. Yeah, that's the one you need to work with, William.
Even with the imperfections, up close, this thing, I'm going to look like the raggedy doctor wearing this thing.
Hold on.
The door behind me. Well, I don't want to hang it because we're not wanting to put holes in anything in this house since we're moving out of it in 2 months.
It says it's a patriotic patchwork quilt design in a star pattern identified as Liberty and Justice for All quilt. It's in a feathered star design, and it measures approximately 85 inches square. Interesting how it goes all the way out. But no. Oh, wow, it looks really cute. There's other versions of it. Sorry, I just always...
You're welcome for that rabbit hole that you're about to fall down.
You know I am.
I do have command.
So my fabric buying frenzy in March is keeping my mailman busy. I got 3 packages today. It is so sad. When I drive through my town, I pull up next to an Amazon truck. I'm not kidding. The Amazon driver leans in and they're like, "Hi, William." It's happened twice where someone literally knew my name and I'm like, "Oh man, I need to cut back. I need to cut back."
KK, I have command strips. We can put it on the door.
There you go.
We're going to try this. See, I'm
Sometimes
just putting off what I need to be doing.
Sometimes with command strips, I find that if I put it up there and then let the command strip sit for like 4 to 6 hours before I hang the picture on it, it holds better.
Huh.
Okay, I have the official name of this quilt because I found it. I just wanted to show everyone that I found it before I talk. It's from 1910 to 1920. That's where the pattern comes from.
Oh
but
my
it's
gosh.
Carpenter's wheel quilt with a feathering pattern. Thank you. Welcome.
Wouldn't that be funny if I was cutting into a 110-year-old quilt?
It would, yeah, but
there's no way it would survive 110 years.
No, but is that hand stitched or is it machine stitched? That would be my question for you.
There's no tag on it. I'm looking for it. And where are my glasses? I'm like looking for it and I'm literally sitting on it. And if there was a tag in this thing.
Yeah, but can you tell if it's a hand, if they hand stitched it or if it's just like a machine did it, the quilting?
I'm going to say hand because they came back. Like this is looped. This whole back part right here, there's no way this is done by a machine. Like
Yeah.
if you hand sew, you know what I'm talking about. I may not know the technical term,
No,
but
you're good.
you can tell someone did that by hand. Someone
Like it's
Okay.
whip stitched.
Whip
with
stitch.
far more patience than myself. Because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna paint through this entire thing and be done.
Well, Ollie's quilt is whip stitched because that's what I call my my Civil War quilt. I call it Ollie's quilt. So I didn't know if I ever
Welcome,
told Ollie.
welcome in, Belle. Well, at
Hi,
Belle
Belle.
too. Just,
Hello, Belle.
just did you do a video on the panda?
I did not do a video on the panda. I did a short. Um, I didn't have the patience today to make a video, but if anyone would like a video, just let me know, and I'll whip up another one. It was really fun, and I need one for my classroom now. So
This thing is old though because if I pull on it, it starts ripping.
yeah. Well, we don't do it too much.
I've seen Civil War quilts that are mint condition.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen quilts in a museum, but it might have been like a long time ago. I saw a short on a panda today. Awesome. Welcome in.
William, I found something for you. But
Okay.
I'm giving this to somebody at work we need to get this for you. It's vintage. It's to whiten your quilts. My mom used to sell this in her quilt shop, and you soak your quilt in it, and it gets all of the debris and oils and everything off the quilt safely instead of machine washing it. So it's like a soaking powder, but it's for vintage quilts, and um, you can soak for up to 24 hours, but you need to dry it naturally. But um, it takes
Sorry.
off all those brown, that soiledness that you find on older quilts.
I've washed this. Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. There are stains like this all throughout the quilt on the inside. I have washed this over and over. This reeks of my laundry detergent. But there's just something. You know what? I've been talking. I'm weird. Like I don't like talking about something. I'm much more of a active person. So let's find a back because I don't know if I have enough for the front and arms. So I need to find something. And I can't remember if I had another ratty quilt or if I'm going to use that, or if I'm going to use another quilt that I have.
Oh,
But now that I know that this is an old quilt,
my mom's quilt shop is on there.
crazy.
Oh, I miss it. You have no idea how much I miss that quilt. I used to go in there and just steal stuff. I'm like, Mom, I'm coming home. And like $250 later, I'm just sneaking out of her shop. I go, by the way, can you just send me an invoice? Here's everything I took. Oh,
Now you know the reason. Back in the day, my job had a thrift store, but everybody just started taking stuff home with their employee discounts.
okay, Belle, I got you. Just give me a couple of days and I'll make it for you.
Yay! Well, welcome in.
Hi.
I'm going to get
And
ready for.
Belle, I'm over here all the time, so come on, hang out with us all the time. All the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Susan, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you. Safe
Oh,
travels. Safe travels.
yes.
Yeah.
Please travel safe.
Good night, Susan.
Get lots of goodies. Lots of
I will
goodies.
miss you tomorrow night if you're not there.
Pet stain remover.
Mm.
Interesting. I have carpet cleaner pet stain remover, but that's because I bought the wrong bottle. Because I don't look when I buy things. I just grabbed it. I didn't see the lab on the front. I literally just found all of you, but I've been watching that's awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome in.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Glad you found us. Glad you found us, Belle.
Yeah, you found a pretty fun group of people.
Wonderful
Glad you're
community.
coming back.
Mm.
And I have this weird thing where if my shorts reach a certain amount of views, I'll start sewing another thing because I don't want to overlap things, but it's already surpassed my certain
Yep.
amount of views. So now I got to start sewing.
I was gonna say, I think we hit the threshold at like 9 o'clock this morning. It went boom, right up through the roof. I was
See,
just
but
like,
now I got to come with it. I can't come sloppy. I can't come half arsed. I got to come full posture and everything.
that's why you're gonna do the. Can you please do the quilt behind you? Freddie Freeman would want you to do the quilt behind.
They need to stop wearing those blue jerseys. I'm going to go buy one.
Well, you can buy me one too while you're at it. I'm a
I got a
medium.
yellow spot. I got a yellow spot out of one of my grandmother's old quilts by putting Dawn in one of the spots and letting it sit for a few hours. Thank you, Bill. I actually have Dawn in my house right now.
That's cool.
This is stuff. Red bottle, try. That is the stuff. Red bottle, try that. Spot it and then wash it again. And it's not just that. Like, that blanket guy, he was like a vendor from a bad movie because he was only there a couple of times and he disappeared and I haven't seen him since. I'm going to have to get up early in the morning to go see him. But he didn't even know he was sitting on a treasure trove of quilts. Because to him, they're the B word. And around here in the house of sewing, we don't say the B word.
Nope. I'm like, what's the B word, guys?
Blankets.
I knew what the B word was.
I was just like, there's a lot of B words out there.
All right, put the counter down to zero. Put the counter back to zero.
I am married to a husband that called it B word for the longest until he realized that if he looks at my face when he says it, he knows better. He knows better at this point.
Yeah.
Peroxide.
I think
I have peroxide. I brush my teeth with peroxide, so I definitely have a ton of it.
just watch that it doesn't, like any of these products that we're talking about, just watch that, make sure it doesn't change the color of your fabric. Like I would put a little spot somewhere just to see, like, that's not going to be in the jacket, just to make sure it doesn't fade or change the coloring of that fabric. I just get worried about stuff like that.
I've done some overzealous stuff. I don't blame. I need to find that channel. It was called Appalachia Sewing or something. And he put Gojo on a sewing machine and I stupidly copied. So there are certain things that you should
should not use.
Prudence is always a good way to start out with things, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, thank you, got me on the B word.
It was good to see you, Diego. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Diego.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good night, Diego.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out the B word. I was like, oh, but where's Ron? Ron, are you out there? Are you watching?
KK, I knew someone that used to brush their teeth with peroxide and baking soda, but they brushed it so much they took the enamel off. So I use peroxide instead, and it helps. I smoked nicotine for over almost 20 years, and my teeth were like the same color as my skin, and they eventually came white when I quit smoking from using peroxide.
Yeah,
and so it helps. It helps.
Yeah, I know you use peroxide. Like I was always like, "Ooh, I don't understand," but it works.
Hey, Brenda, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Monday. Welcome in.
Hi, Brenda.
William, you're watching the Kings. What about a quilt?
Oh yeah, I gotta find the other piece to the other.
I'll watch the Kings for you. I got you. Mom, and everyone else, because I don't know everybody else's name yet. NHL.com. I'm on it. Ooh.
Should I just use white, or is this too white? I have a ton of this machine quilted white.
For the back.
Well, I have to look to see if that's enough material, though.
Okay.
I thought I had another small quilt. So now the heat is on. The heat is on. Now I'm looking for. I thought I had another quilt.
Well, you need to ask Jessica beside you. Maybe she knows where it is.
She is the keeper of the fabric.
Yeah, she is.
You walk in here, and she, well. Who is this I see, thief? Sorry, I'm going to start quoting The Hobbit. I hear you. I smell your air. Just watch the short. William is right. It glows electric neon, safety green.
Oh.
The camera and the funny thing is, I clicked on the filter. It kept on saying no. For the first time ever, it wouldn't let me add a filter.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Awesome.
So I really like watching your shorts because I stop them and I play I Spy. I do. I think I even mentioned it on the short itself. Like when you get to it, you're gonna see it. Like your mesh chainmail. It's in. You have it hanging up. Like I never noticed that before. Serious. Go ahead. Yeah. And then the blue and white quilt jacket is next to it. And then I was like, ooh.
This is what happens when you work in a machine shop and you get bored. I made this for my chainmail. I got really bored at work and I made that. But this room has changed, so there's places to hook it have changed.
Yeah.
See,
so, like I never noticed it before.
And yes, I have chainmail.
He's actually a knight he's a knight during the day. He goes and saves damsels in distress.
We are on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, man, I knew I
Hi,
had
Rita.
Yay, Rita, welcome in.
Hi, Rita.
I'm glad you came out. How's Baron? I just want to make sure he's okay too.
Awesome. I was thinking about taking bits from different quilts and making a coat. You know, KK, that's what I was thinking about doing right now. But I thought I had something that was kind of comparable to this, so I'm gonna have to look.
That blue and white quilt that you made the coat out of. Do you have enough for the backing? It's sitting right there next to the chainmail. I see it. Like I can't touch it. So
it doesn't match the color scheme because it's paisley.
Oh, okay.
It'd be too busy. That'd be like because this quilt's kind of plain.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm here for funky, but wild is a category that sometimes I want to get wild. I'm kidding. No, I have this weird thing about I try to not mix plaid and stripes.
What about a tweed? Do you have a red tweed that you have a red back?
What color of red tweed would you? You know, that's not a bad idea. Oh.
This is why I get paid the big bucks. I just come up with ideas, and then you can throw them away if you'd like.
I don't think we'd ever throw away your ideas, Jess.
Okay, I don't want everyone to see the desperate measures I'm gonna have to do to get this tweet out.
Oh, hello, this is the Cynthia and Jess hour.
The tweet is on.
The rest of us are talking heads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tammy's
tonight,
I put Bear to the doghouse with the. It is lizard season. The lizards have come out, and they have. It is man. They have come out here.
I'm going to get you. I'm coming to save you.
what did he do?
The tweet is on.
Baron.
Life
He
of a
just-
hoarder.
It's-
I forgot
Feels
I
like-
had the beige. This is beige.
Yeah, beige is great.
Oh, potato, tomato, salmon, salmon.
Freeman.
I think I need to add another word to that list.
I actually
Ooh.
know a Fryman. I know some of this.
It's her first name, Freddie. Is he hot?
No.
And is he a first baseman for the Dodgers? If he walked in here right now, I'd be off the stream in 5.3 seconds. Like, not even that fast. Like, I'd be faster. No, done. Goodbye.
So, do you think that this goes? We're gonna get Tweed and Quilt. The
Ooh.
combination that nobody knew that we were gonna.
I think I like it.
All right.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
I really like it for the back panel just to be all that one solid.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I would really like the binding to be saved. So it could be like we were talking one time and like taking the binding off the quilt and using that to bind the edges instead of black. Yeah.
This quilt is used. It is old. After further review.
Oh, I hate that sound. Word. Go ahead.
Or to hide your sword. Yes. 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 I actually have a few in here, but I don't want to pull them out because YouTube's weird. I don't want to get a copyright strike for pulling out my Amazon sword that I bought on Amazon. It's not like it was forged in a lake.
Oh, unlike you, the lady of the lake brought you up into the world.
Oh,
You were
so you're
handed
familiar with
lollipop.
you're familiar with my origin story.
Okay. Very much so.
What kind of quilting thread do you use on your long arm?
Oh, that's a very good question. Oh, what is it? The same thing Judy uses. I can't think out of the top of my brain. Should I go look real quick? I think I should.
I will. Belle, I actually specialize in making giant hoods. People think I'm shorter because I make big clothes that make me look like I'm a mushroom in Mario Land. But do you know one of the reasons I love making like something with a big hood is because I can wear a complete outfit with a vest and put my jacket on over it. That's why I don't add pockets on a lot of my tweed creations, because when I wear them in public, I'm already wearing pockets. I just have the heat is on stuck in my head right now. Anyone have an issue with new thread, like breaking fuzzy type of thing? My thread is, but it's because I bought it off of Amazon.
Hi, Terry.
my-
How are you?
I totally agree with Chris. This binding has had it. It has seen better days. The binding walked up to me with a cane, like, "Hey, welcome in, Terry. Welcome in. Great to see you."
I just feel like we need to get you a binding tool to make binding that so like that, like we can have red. I really want that to have red.
You know, this totally reminds me of in my town, I have purchased all the binding at 2 different Walmarts, and they have yet to replenish any of it.
Hmm.
And I'm talking about from last year to this year. I bought all the binding at one Walmart and all the binding at the other, and they have not replaced it.
Yeah. That's so weird that they're not doing that right now. I guess they just feel it's not being sold.
I bought all the fluff at one particular store. They have not put bags of fluff out.
Oh wow.
So maybe one Walmart, they're getting rid of the sewing stuff. The other one, they added an extra aisle. So I don't know. But for real, there's a Wetzel's Pretzels, okay, at this one Walmart I go to. And I have to get the pretzel after because I don't want to walk around after I eat a pretzel that's basically a giant loaf of bread.
No, it's big. It is big.
Oh, speaking of binding, my I got another one of these. One of the big boys.
Oh yeah. Bias tape, here you come.
I need to count how many of these I go through. On this roll, I'm gonna count how many items I make with this.
Oh yeah. That would be amazing.
Because like even right now, I have time off, so I'm gonna be sewing my face off. But I want to know how much binding I really use. It was easier to track when I used packages, but then I bought it all and no one replenished it.
Yeah. Because the package had exactly how much was in each, and then you would determine how much you used. Exactly. So I think we talked about 14 feet you used for your, or 11 maybe, 11 feet for your
It's
jacket.
crazy. Something insane for a jacket that you would never think of, but it is around 11 feet or something crazy. You can binding on a roll. I use Glide with 90 needle. I use magic thread. Oh, so sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I use Glide too.
What is Glide?
It's a brand of thread. It's poly. I grab a spool.
Belle, I'm cheap too. I use everything from Gutterman to stuff from the 99-cent store. Or the dog. The 99-cent store doesn't exist anymore.
This is a spool of Glide.
Okay.
It tends to have a little bit of sheen. It's 100% polyester. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, they haven't replaced it. There's a fluff hoarding madman out there. Okay, maybe there is, Trey. Maybe there is, but at least bring. I need some red binding, and I'm gonna have to drive to to Corona to go get some binding.
What about Corolla, North Carolina? I'm pretty sure you can find one there too.
Oh, that's awesome, Terry.
Well, for the ones who are wondering about the thread I was talking about, Arrow Quilt tends to be a narrower, taller spool.
Okay.
And it's from Madeira.
Moni uses
That's
it for
the
her
one
bag.
that I had better luck with. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need something. I'm gonna have to remember that. And under my what would Jess do column, use Glide. Okay.
Isocord. I like Isocord. Yeah.
Okay. Check.
I'm not pulling that. I'm not pulling my isocord out. I got 2 buckets of it back here and a full shelf of it over there. But I use that for embroidery only. I
forgot. You know what started all this is I forgot how humongous these things are, and I'm like, this is like 4 or 5 coats. But I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count because it's just I use an insane amount. And if they made this in red to whoever makes this, I would buy it.
All right.
Oh, send me the Amazon. Send me the Amazon link.
I'm gonna do it.
Because I'm crazy. But because I'm crazy, I need 55 yards.
Of red?
Yeah. Yeah. Go big or go home. And I'm talking about those coats that make me look like I'm in the Little Rascals.
I know. Hey, the Kings just scored.
Oof.
Okay.
It's 2-1.
Now it's 2-1. We're still in the second period with 6 minutes, 3 seconds left to go. And there's a pause on the ice because there's like a little whistle on the top. Okay. Am I ahead of you?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm thinking about buying the bigger spools. Normally I buy 500 yards, but have to figure out how to use bigger spools. As I do not have one of those external big spool holders. Oh, I'll have one over by morning.
So, do you want to know how I do it, Rita? I take bobbins and I wind bobbins with my top thread and bobbins with my bobbin thread. And so as I quilt, that bobbin in the top runs out about the same time as the bobbin in the bobbin area will run out. So I kind of always know when my spool's going to run out. That's how I do it.
Grant says I have to turn down the tension for glide or it breaks for me too. It stretches
Yeah.
and breaks, so I have to be gentle with it. Do you know a
Yeah.
long time ago I inherited a box of Gunnerman thread and I kept on breaking it. And I asked my mom, I'm like, is it me or the thread? She grabbed my shirt and she's like, it's you. Adjust your tension, crazy person. Because I'd keep rethreading it every time and not adjusting the tension, the tension, you know.
Yes.
Oh, I miss my Husqvarna Viking Emerald. I'm gonna go to more sewing with my broken machine and be like, I sew, please fix. Thank you. It's beyond. I am willing to say that I ruined a machine beyond my expertise of fixing, and I can almost fix anything. But I ruined the timing on the machine, and I can't get it precision. I need a tool. There's this guy, he's like Brooklyn Sews or something. He owns a shop in Brooklyn. And he fixed a brother that I have, but he had a tool where he literally went up and did something and it automatically put everything where it needed to be. Isocord also makes you think of parachute cord.
Yeah. I use. Huh?
We don't
Do
say
what?
the parachute.
Oh.
Dude, if you had the tool, you could make miles of binding from your scraps. We may be talking round trip to Mars mileage here. I
Yeah.
have never chopped down a cherry tree or thrown away my scraps. Never have I ever. I am not kidding you. And I didn't realize it until I have a bunch of old pictures and everything in here, and they're all in tubs and everything. And one time I shoved a bag of scraps next to it 6 years ago. I pulled out that bag and I was like, oh! Hey, Skits, how's it going?
Hi,
Hi,
Skits.
Hi, Skits.
I was thinking about you today. I was hoping you were doing well.
Breaking, trying to put it in the
Haven't seen
freezer.
you.
So
It's
sorry.
been a while.
I might try this. I have really old thread that I'm scared to use because I know for a fact it's at least 35 years old. Still in the package. I mean, it's a giant spool.
Yeah.
I didn't think about putting it in the freezer.
How's
Yeah,
it going? How's it going? Skits, if you watched the
that's-
Dodger game today, the Dodgers destroyed the Blue Jays.
So, other than the freezer, the other option, if it's like 100% cotton thread, it tends to work better. But you can actually put oil, like bobbin oil or machine oil. There is a thread oil specifically for it, but you can put a little bit of oil like across the top of the spool, and that sometimes helps depending on the spool, depending on the thread and what the issue is.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's what my long armor that I went to borrow her long arm. That's what she was doing. How she was fixing the problem.
The freezer trick works actually well, really well. Even in older threads. I'm about to stand. I know it's somewhere around here. I found these just ancient spools, and one was open, and the other one still had the package on, and it told on itself. Absolutely, it was amazing to watch the Dodgers stomp the Blue Jays. It felt like the World Series all over again. It was crazy. Some thread I refuse to use. It's an antique on what looks like old handmade wooden spools.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Same. I found a spool. I found a tin. Of course, it was a tin at my grandmother's house. And besides showing it off on YouTube 100 years ago, I've done nothing with it. But I like somebody, Twin Big Twin, had this idea of getting like a big glass bottle and putting old spools in there.
Yeah. I think it'd be
I have,
amazing.
I have stuff from the 60s. Uh, I don't know if it's from the 50s, but I have wooden spools that are like 10 cents, 5 cents. I don't know what era that's from,
30s probably.
You know what, though? I want to revise something I said a long time ago in a video. I said that you should use old thread no matter what. It works in a machine. I was a young YouTuber. I was looking for views and I was looking for content. And I will stand on my mistake. It will clog your machine because old thread flakes.
Yeah.
And it literally is coming apart on itself. And it will use old red and see how much comes out of your machine. And Denise wants to know what kind of oil. SB Farmer, hello.
Oh,
Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. What's
Where I'm from, we still say that every day. Well, every day.
Did you see my little thing I did afterwards?
Yes. Do you know what's funny? It's gonna be you, 40 years old, still. 10 years. You're gonna be 10 years from now. You're like,
Corny math teacher.
No, I still dab. And I asked my son, what do you think about my dabbing? He's like pure cringe. Thank you, sir. Thank you for participating.
You do that thing where you go, I could never do it, where you go one side and then you change to the other side and like you go back and forth with your arms and motions. I don't know what it's called.
The dance?
Can't remember.
What? Oh god, is it a dance where you go like?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
gosh,
like the kids were doing that. Like
I know the name. I know the name.
What is
the guy's name was called Backpack Boy, and he started the dance.
Okay, well, kids don't do that anymore. You should start doing it.
Because they're all 16 years old now.
I'm just trying to bring back, some more old stuff since you're dabbing.
I am. I like dabbing too.
Yeah.
Just remove the first few layers. That's what I thought. Thank you. Welcome in, Katie Ross. Welcome in. I really like Katie Ross's idea. That's what I do with most of because I have spools. And I buy stuff at the swap meet, and some of it's been sitting in the sun. I just take off the first couple of layers, and then it works perfectly fine.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Grant put it in there. A thread conditioner is a silicone product. That is absolutely right. I put a link in there, and that is to one called Ease a Thread lubricant for quilting and sewing. It's a 2-pack of the bottles. There's other brands I've seen use that work really well, but that will help. It just kind of coats the thread just a little bit, and you don't need a lot at a time.
Grant brings up something that I made a rookie mistake on. I used to sew Velcro, but I would use sticky Velcro and then wonder why my needles would get all gunked up. And I would hand sew this because I learned real quick if it was gunking up hand sewing, I never put it in the machine.
Nope.
So that's right. If it doesn't gunk up, I'll use it. I wouldn't use machine oil on thread.
No, don't use machine oil. I mean,
I was about to say,
I've seen people do it.
I have a bucket right now. I could literally just go get a bucket and dump the whole spool of machine oil right now.
Is that your 3-in-1? The stuff that Ollie told you to get rid of?
For anyone who doesn't know, I walked into a garage and found a box of over 400 3-in-1 oils 6 years ago. I still haven't gone through all of them yet. And I donated a lot to my job, and I still have bottles. Look what it's called, too. Stower's Aid by Dritz. I'll look that up, Bill. I need that.
I'm taking notes, y'all. I'm writing it down because I will not remember. I am a note taker. When I look back at my notes and go, okay, yes, that's what I need to do.
I don't know if kids dance or not. They don't have school dances like they used to in my day. In my day, they'd have like homecoming. Some people call it St. Hawkins.
Yeah.
They'd have all kinds of different dances, you know.
Our elementary school, we have 3 dances every year. So
Wow.
I know it's because the Beta Club or whatever they put it on. So they charge $5 a kid. They come in and they dance for 2 hours in the it's just craziness, absolute craziness. And I always stay just in case some kid needs a safe place and just needs to get out of that really loud room. They can just come into my classroom. But yeah, kids still have dances at our school, and we have formals and proms and all of that stuff.
Flossing.
That's what I'm trying to talk. That's what I'm thinking about. The floss. I can't do the floss.
Yes.
I'm like
Yes.
challenged.
I was sitting here thinking dental something, dental.
Are you stretching so you can floss?
Oh, I can't. I don't remember. Oh, that felt good. I don't remember. Hold on. I have to remember how they. Oh,
Okay, go
God.
get your son. He can.
No, he wouldn't. No, oh, it's the swinging of the arms too.
Mm-hmm. It's swinging of the arms, but you're like going back and I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're
could never.
facing
Oh
forward.
no, they're going like this. They're almost going. I don't have that much in there.
I can't. I seriously can't.
I had to stretch just for a shimmy.
Hold
I
on.
had to stretch for half a shimmy and a shake.
You want to know something? That was the best shimmy and shake that we've seen all night. Thank you so much for doing that for us.
Ooh, that crap.
Katie, did you see that? Katie, do you see? He's facing us in a certain direction, Katie. Are you still here? Katie Greenland, are you still here?
Oh.
Oh,
I used to be able to do the ballerina stretch where I can put my foot completely on my back. I'm in my
Yeah.
40s. That would be considered torture now. They don't use them anymore because kids don't show up. They swipe right. I was thinking because my I'm all but my son's business, so I check every email from the school, everything, and they do more like sports related stuff.
yeah.
It's one of the dances from a Fortnite game, but no idea what it's called. Yeah. I learned that. I learned that watching my son. And I said, "What are you doing?" He'd be like, "I don't know." Now I've seen it all. My one Sharpei has been pouting. I have not felt good. I feel good to rough him up. So now he's pouting. Oh, maybe it's flossing. Man, you know what it is? I don't try to be cool. I try not to keep up with the trends or anything like that. But if I see my son doing something, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Or like he started saying low key, and I looked at my son to his face, and I was like, "Don't think you invented that. I'm Professor Low Key. I come from the land of low key. I was there when low key was invented."
Yeah. Did he ever say no cap?
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't allow it. I'm not trying to be mean. I wouldn't allow it because he was little. When he started saying, I said, nope. The kings. We speak the kings in this house, son. If I don't understand it. But now that he's older, he can say whatever he wants as long as it's not offensive.
Yeah, Peyton used to say that. And I don't remember what it means, but
no lie.
No lie.
Yeah.
And he would say that some kids say, "All God, no cap."
Yep.
What does that mean?
They were saying that to get around the rule.
Were they basically saying, "I swear to God"?
Or like
all God, no cap.
All God, no cap.
Like that means he's the one and only. He doesn't. No one lies. He doesn't lie.
Thank you so much for stopping by, KK.
supposedly. That's what I got from it. Have a
Yeah.
good night, KK.
I always have a flexible, but I've injured myself too many times. I've even tripped myself trying to take my sandals off and lightly sprained my ankle. Okay, Katie, I'm not kidding you. When I put on my white boots, I'm like panting. I'm like, oh, that was effort. I have to like do a like hop across the room a couple of times. I have to sit in a love seat and pull my leg as forward as far as I can.
Mm.
Do you have to rest between boots?
Well, I forgot to take this with me. For anyone, like, I'm not kidding you, this is a shoehorn for boots.
Oh, I love my shoehorn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And usually I take it with me, but I didn't bring it with me on my last trip. And I always forget how valuable this thing is until it's not
Until
there.
and yeah, I was about to say until you don't have it.
Oh. And I'm like that. I wear a size 13 shoe. I'm a hobbit at 5'9". I trip on air sometimes. My foot is bigger than most steps. At the hockey game, I almost did a header, but I
You
caught
did.
myself.
You did. Yep. Popcorn went flying. He caught himself.
I learned a lesson. Because that's the first time I've ever gone to a hockey game wearing fancy boots. You can't wear you can't wear fancy boots at a hockey game. Or you have to wear something with grip.
Mm.
Like my boots have zero grip at the bottom. Pilates was
Okay,
tough.
guys. I hate to do this. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I am feeling the effects. I've been up far too long today already. And I'm not going to be functional in a little bit. So
Yeah.
Well, thanks for hanging
I will
out.
see you guys next week. If I don't
Okay.
see you before then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Bye. I'm still around. I'm just missing all your shit. Mo, I completely understand that you have a life. I truly appreciate you hanging out with us. Honestly, I completely understand. There are people that I only watch on the replay because there's not enough time in the day to watch all the YouTubers you want to watch.
And I always say, hey, I saw you in the replay. Or, like, hey, I'm part of your replay crew. So, yeah, I understand.
There's channels that don't even know I exist, and I've been watching them for like 6 years. And they don't even know I exist.
Oh,
I've learned a lot of technique from people. And so there's certain things that people do, or even certain equipment. I'm like, what is that? And I Google it. And I'm like, I'm not a bag maker, but I want one.
Oh. All those lanyards I made about a month ago, I'm going to bring them to school tomorrow and start handing them out to people. But no, actually, I need to put fabric on them first, so they don't zip up in their necks by accident. But no, there's just always stuff that I make or I see online, and I go, oh, I need that, and I'm like Googling, and I'm buying it off of Amazon. So
I do
totally,
that.
yeah.
Whenever
But-
I buy fabric, I try to have the eye of what am I going to do with this? Says the guy who's sitting in a room of what am I going to do with this?
But Chris and I are on a no spending month. Chris, how you doing? Are you doing good with it? Have not bought anything all month long. We're on. It's day 6th, 7th. It's the 7th now. 6 days strong.
I'd watch more of William would sing dance and show us how he put his boots on. Belle, I feel like I would pull a muscle if I tried to put my boots on right now.
Oh,
2
no.
Vegas trips ago, I got a spur and I came home and bought white snakeskin boots.
Yeah, you did.
And you know what? I wasn't ready for that life. I didn't realize what buying white snakeskin boots entailed.
It entails the boot phone.
No, I'm not ready to fix them yet. I've busted a flat on my boots, and every time I look at it, it makes me kind of angry because I spent a lot of money on the boots, and part of the skin is coming off, but also I got them from Boot Barn.
We need to replace it.
I have to check my receipt,
Yeah.
but we've been very entertained. I'm actually gonna sew them on a live. I'm thinking about sewing the piece back and using patch glue.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing both because that's basically how they put it together without sewing, but they use like really hard glue on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would need something but I mean, there's still going to be like a little spot missing. But
My boots,
because it started to shrink a little bit.
they were not ready for my karate kicking.
No.
But even if I put it back,
Yeah.
well, it's gonna be close. You
Yeah,
won't be
it's
able to
not
notice, but
much.
there'll be like a ridge
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
You know.
I wonder if you could put little paint on it, not to paint your boots, but just so that white would go away. Like just like
Oh, the fabric glue is semi-transparent,
okay.
so I'm gonna sew first, and then I'm gonna add the sewing glue. I know how to repair it. I just have to get over my like I've only worn these 3 times in public, besides the million times I've jumped in the hallway.
And I believe I was with you with all of them.
Yeah. Every time I've ever worn these in public, you were there.
I was there. I know. I remember the first time you wore them out. Like I'm wearing these for the first time, and I'm outside my house.
I stepped out like this. I had my
Yeah.
hands up when I was walking.
Road to California will never be the same. Those boots were made for California.
Do you know what's really funny, Belle? It's a lost art. That's why I'm going to do it myself because we don't have cobblers anymore. We don't have people who repair. And in the same shopping center of a liquor store who I know was privately owned, and the owner passed and they never changed it. They never changed it. I think that's what's happening with the boot. There's a boot place in the same shopping center. It's never open.
Hmm.
And the nearest place is over the hill, through the woods, and past grandmother's house.
Don't forget your oatmeal cookies.
It's so far, I'd have to go see the Bakerfield Condors. I think that's what they're called, the AHL team.
Yeah, we can go there.
That's a 2-hour or a 2.5-hour trip.
Yes. Hey, it takes me 2.5 hours to get to Cynthia's house. I got this. I like traveling. Have you not figured that out?
Like people cowboy over there, but they cowboy for real over there. So they still have people that fix boots and make boots from scratch. I can't believe we've decided what I'm going to make with this coat. I'm actually kind of excited.
I can't wait to.
I don't know if I should run it through my serger or not. It's thin. It's not.
Okay.
This thing is well loved.
I forgot to tell you something. This is a national month for your serger. It is actually National Serger Month.
Well, we did the Circle of Life.
No cap. Okay. But it's National Serger Month, so we needed like extra oil.
I had to hide my face on that.
Is it? Oh, I forgot. I turned those off because I was doing an interview.
My cobbler is from the old country and has very limited hours and no shortage of business. That's what I'm saying. If I find a cobbler, I'm not kidding you. Katie Ross, welcome in. I would I would seriously show up with like 9 to 10 boots. I have quite a few pairs because again, much like scraps, I have yet to throw away a pair of boots and every single pair of boots, I'm like, I went to Canada in these, or did this or that. They're just old boots that I refuse to throw away. Really, if you really want to get down to it.
You're gonna have to have the biggest closet ever if you ever move.
There, I'm gonna need a Ross. I'm gonna need the size of a Ross.
Yeah.
We have a repair shop that's an hour from me, but yeah, I believe it's a lost art. It's insane. And when I was younger, if I ever had a problem, I could just go get my boot fixed instantly. Watchmakers too. We used to have watch stands everywhere where people would be able to just pop the back off and put a battery in. That is few and far between. And I know this is shocking. I have a watch collection as well.
Well, I'm really glad that you never got those boots cleaned, by those people. Because I wonder, like, if they would have accidentally, hurt them before we knew that they were like coming apart.
When I would wear my those yellow cowboy boots, all the kids in Vegas would be like, dude, let me shine those ugly boots that you're wearing. When I wore my snakeskins, everybody was scared to touch them.
Mm.
That kid in Ontario has no idea how he made my day. I was walking, he looked at my boots, he said, those are expensive. I walked by, I said, thank you. See how much shorter I am with my boots off? I am literally down here with my boots. But I walked by, I said, thank you. I know. Thank you. Thank you very much. He acknowledged that I spent a stupid amount of money on a pair of boots. And I said, thank you for acknowledging my insane idea of buying boots.
Yeah, he knew.
They're just not well made, but I can complain about a lot of things. I buy a lot of things that just aren't what they used to be, and I'll learn that lesson one day. But I like my boots. This is my first pair of really every boot I've ever had works. These boots sit around the pool like this. They don't work. I want to sew my. I haven't figured out what to do with my new patches.
Oh.
Small mom and pop businesses are being put out of business because they can't compete anymore. It is sad. Mm-hmm. Everything in my town, we used to have a local hardware store. We used to have a local thrift shop, all this stuff, and it all got pushed out by big business. Ollie, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, good night, Ollie.
I always appreciate you, Ollie. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm trying to think where I'm going to place all the, how I'm going to place the pattern for this particular jacket.
Yeah.
The one thing I liked about that really humongous quilt is I put it in my living room and I walked around. And I said, okay, this piece looks nice. And I picked out each piece that I put a pattern on it and cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
But this is much smaller.
How much smaller is it? Because the other one was that a king size? I think it was a king size. The other quilt.
It was bigger than a king. That thing was huge. My I don't know. I can go put this on my bed and figure it out. But that thing was drama. It was huge. It was bigger than my living room. A king size. I know for a fact that I could get in my living room on the floor.
Okay.
I had to fold it pieces on one of my love seats.
Oh wow!
And it wasn't until I cut it down was I able to completely stand on top of it and really get a look at it. Even the scraps are huge. It's still a whole other quilt, but I'm so glad we brought this up. Where is it? That's what I'm looking for, is the scraps of that crummy quilt, because I'm going to add the crummy quilt with this. No, we decided red.
No, we can think about this more. No, if you would rather do the crummy quilt, the crumb quilt. Then let's do the crumb quilt.
I like red.
I do too.
Like red.
I do too.
No, because I just remembered my diabolical plan because I was gonna mix and match the quilts, but you know, it's
I'm
one
gonna
of
call
those.
it our Atlanta quilt because the Atlanta Braves were red and navy and white. But I have a red hat. Wait, do you have a red Atlanta hat? That would look really good with that jacket when you get it finished.
I do not, but my red Dodger hat no longer fits my head.
Oh, no, Dodgers aren't going to be good for this one. Atlanta.
Look for a leather shop like where you buy leather coats. Uh,
Oh,
we do have leather shops, but they specialize in other things more than just leather. Because there's a ton in Hollywood, but it's more of a themed shop, if you know what I'm saying, than anything else. Bob says leather contact cement should repair your boots. He buys it at Tandy's Leather. I'm gonna check that out.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Absolutely. Like my yellow boots, I refuse to give up on those things. Everyone hates them. I like may or may not still wear them, and people are like, "If you ever take those off, I will huck those in the garbage." They're ratty. I'm so proud of them because I've never paid $20. All my boots were 300 and up. Even back in the day, they were 200 and up.
Okay.
So what shade of yellow are they?
I'll show them. These things are rode hard and put up wet. I bought these at a thrift store. I wore them in a flood, and they got kind of moldy. And then I wore them in another mold, in another flood, and all of the mold went away.
Oh my.
These
Yeah.
these are ratty. I
So
love
kind of a
these.
gold color.
Yeah, but you need new soles for those.
Oh, you don't even want to see what I've done to the bottom of these things. I refuse to let these go.
William, what did you do to the bottom?
Oh no, there was like when I first got them, there was a little hole,
Yeah.
and then this one time I walked 12 miles in Las Vegas wearing them, and my feet went numb, and my feet went completely numb, and I wore an even bigger hole in them. So thank you for
Why-
asking. Thank you
Why
for
did you walk 12 miles in Vegas, William?
that was when the Dodgers were in the World Series against the Blue Jays last year.
Yeah.
Game one, I walked 1,000,000,000 miles.
You must have been hanging out with somebody amazing to walk.
I think that's where we use barge cement to repair.
Oh.
Buys you at least another year. Thank you. I'm going to check all of this out. Because not only am I a boot aficionado, but I actually wear them at work every day. And I couldn't imagine, like, I put sneakers on and I'm like, oh, this feels weird. Wearing sneakers, it just feels weird wearing sneakers at this point.
I love wearing sneakers.
Me too.
But I'm in school, like, we do exercises and stuff. Like, I get bored and I'm like, all right, time to do lunges, squats, jumping jacks. Like, if I'm not wearing a dress that day, you darn tootin', we're going to be exercising and planking and doing stuff. You guys would think I'd be so interesting in my classroom if you actually saw me. Oh, my word. Oh, my
This
word.
one time at Quilt Camp, it's me. That's me.
Oh, I made binding and more binding.
And that was the day I swallowed a bobbin on a bet. Disclaimer, never do that. I'm just joking. It was a joke. It was a
No.
joke. 100 a joke. 100%.
It was a gummy bobbin.
No such thing. We're just having fun here. Disclaimer.
Absolutely.
Oh, and while you're at it, I ate a 5-pound gummy bear. Would not recommend. Ask me what I haven't had in years.
Gummy bears.
Hmm.
Ooh, do you like gummy worms?
Yes, I like all of it, but just don't eat a gelatinous 5-pound bear. It'll put you off for a while.
Yeah, I understand. Oh my.
I'm gonna bust my table out in a second. I just gotta get my bearings.
Third period just started. We're at 18 minutes, 18 seconds. That whistle, they keep, I mean, this game has been stopping constantly. 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 I'm just going to keep saying that word. Oh, well, if you haven't realized, we watch hockey and baseball on this channel also. Mostly LA teams, but once in a while, Atlanta.
And I have continued my tradition of putting in job applications for every team every year that will take my job application. This year it was the Dodgers and the Angels, because if I really did get the job, I refuse to travel anywhere else.
Oh, but the A's, they need you.
That's different. And they like certain teams will deal with private vendors.
Yeah.
Other teams only go by corporations, and Vegas is ran by corporations, so they don't want the guy who has a sewing machine. And dude, I've seen I subscribe to everybody. There's no hate here. There are some people I'm like, when I grow up, I want to be like you. There's these jersey makers. I want that. Like I'm like, what sewing machines do they have?
Yeah, exactly.
One night I was sewing Route 9 and had to fill a bobbin. Went to take it off the post and it flew in my teacup. It was time to go to bed. So true. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
I would quit. If I dumped a bobbin, I'd be like, I quit. I quit.
I totally get that, Chris. If I make like 3 mistakes in a row, I'm pretty much that's what I am, like strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. You're out. So
Still in this house is a half-made shirt because I don't know what I was doing. I sewed the sleeve to the shirt and I left it for all time to remind myself to pay attention. It's
You
still
sewed-
in.
right, you sewed the sleeve to the shirt. Like
Yes,
sewed it shut onto the
I
shirt.
like when it's inside out, you're
Yeah.
sewing around the edges. I didn't see that it flopped over like this, and I just let the machine go dunk, 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 dunk. And then I was like, oh, I can fix it. It was literally like this. The entire sleeve was across the shirt, and I'm like, nope.
It wants you to do the
Nope.
Pledge of Allegiance.
What?
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Forever.
Yes.
And so I leave that in there as a reminder to myself to always pay attention. I did a phase paint gig for the Dodgers. They pay nicely. Did about one person per minute.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I knew somebody that was a vendor that worked as a hot dog vendor for the Dodgers for over 40 years.
Mhm.
And they honored him. Even at his funeral, they honored him. So I will forever respect the Dodgers.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They sent people from the corporation to his funeral. Like they cared. They like the Dodgers. It's still to this day, I'm like, oof. They basically acknowledged that this man would give 6 months out of his life every year to come work for them. Every summer he'd work for the Dodgers, and I will forever respect that.
Oh, that's
I don't
wonderful.
think too many teams do that anymore. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Nashville just scored.
Ah!
I know. I'm trying to keep you updated. I
This is
know.
the Kings. We're going into overtime. This is the Los Angeles Kings. We're going into overtime. This is the gabillionth time.
Hey, they're a third period team. They're going to come back. They're not going to do it.
Yeah, like that time that I played for the Phoenix Suns.
Don't you know?
Imaginary. Yeah, video games.
Video games. No, you're supposed to say, yeah, sure, you betcha.
Pam! Yay! We were talking about you today. I hope everything is going well. Great to see you.
Pam. Oh, I was thinking about you too today. I was watching William's old lives, and I was like, oh, there's Pam. Oh, there's Skits. There's, like I'm going Ollie and all of them. Oh,
great to see you. I am slowly working on a tattered quilt jacket, and we've been voting on what we're gonna on what the backing is. And it took me 2 hours to remember that I have another tattered quilt. But what did I do with that thing? It is so humongous, it's hard to hide in here.
I hope you're doing well and everyone's well at your house.
I see it. Talking about me? Yeah, nothing but good things. You're just missed. That's all.
Yeah.
You're just missed. I miss watching your lives and Pameralls. I miss all of it.
Yes. I know I thought about it. I was like, oh, like when I was watching your old lives today and you guys were talking about Pameralls and how she had made like 40 pairs or something like that. Like, I don't know. That conversation came up. I was like, I gotta get my overalls pattern out. And so if I have any questions, I can just email her and go, dang, I'm stuck. I have to learn how to make my own clothes eventually.
I still have a cutout pair of overalls from that green. I can call it a quilt, but it was machine made. But I still have the pants, and they weren't as tight. I put them on, and they weren't as tight as I thought they were.
That's good.
Like my kids headed back to school today. Spring break was last week. Do you know what's so weird is that ours started this week. That's why I'm so chipper right now and not in my usual. It's Monday.
Monday.
Well, I'll be up all night. Oh, go ahead, Cynthia, please.
Does he still have MMA this week?
Yes.
MMA doesn't stop, Cynthia.
There is nothing else we would be doing. You hear the joy in my voice. And, because Jeff does not watch my channel, and if you ever do, Jeff, I love you. That man, he is there every day. He's there on Christmas. He's there on New Year's. He is there. He does not take any days off.
Yeah, Cynthia, I was just about to say, I was like, if Isaiah could go on Christmas Day and New Year's Day and all those important Thanksgiving, he would.
Wow.
Oh, every holiday we get in the same fight. I tell my son, hang out with your family. We're your family. Every holiday because he wants to go.
Isaiah, if you're listening to you, I really appreciate you. There's nothing wrong with it. I promise. I promise.
Pam, I still have yet to buy a sewing machine. I have not purchased or found one on the street. I haven't taken a stray home, nothing this year. I'm actually proud of myself.
You are in the 3-digit range too.
As a real life hoarder, I had to stop. And so I have yet to buy a sewing machine in 2026.
Yes. Oh, I'll have to recalculate the days. And Pam, also, it's National Serger Month, so take care of our sergers. And his serger has been around for over a year now. So we're excited. At least I am.
Denise would like to know what you and Jeff did for Easter.
Me?
Yeah.
My Jeff. We went to church and then we drove around the town that's close to where our house is, and ate there in a little mom and pop. No, I take that back. It's not. It's a Huddle House. I didn't know it was a house, but and they have the best pancakes. I've always swore by IHOP's pancakes, but they have outdone IHOP on the pancakes. So we will go back again. But it was just a day of just looking around the area that we are going to be moving to, getting to know the little community or the little town that we're going to be we'll go shopping in and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
And
it
as
was
a
a good day.
Rancho Cucamonga is within driving distance. I'm gonna have to check out Shaky Quakey. I'm gonna have to check that out. I will go to any AHL, AAA, AA. Like I love minor league sports, so I will go. I bought too much fabric today. It's always necessary. I said I wasn't gonna buy tweed this weekend. I went and bought tweed, and I found stuff that I'd never seen before. So it totally justified me breaking what I said I wasn't gonna do. William hasn't bought a sewing machine or broken a serger. You know, you break 2 sergers in a year and you get a reputation. Technically, I bought 3 sergers in 2024 or 2025 or something. I'm crazy. I bought 3, all at full price too. I'm crazy. Big donation at my local thrift store and just couldn't resist. Definitely some beautiful fabrics. I love that, Pam. I absolutely love that.
None of our thrift stores do that. I've never seen any fabric like that. Like even when we go to Vegas, there's more fabric there than there are here.
Same as in LA. You never see fabric in LA at and when Savers came to my in my area, it's the only time that I've found fabric. But the problem is I bought an entire bolt of fabric for $23 at Savers, okay? For maybe a yard or two, they want the same price. So Savers has this really like weird way of pricing things.
Yeah.
And so they've kind of like, there's just no meat on the bone. I go to this one thrift store. I buy quilts for $5 or $6. That golden quilt that I have, I think I paid $10 at the most for that.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't done anything with that. I need to go dig in my closet and find my hammer pants.
Oh, it'd be fun. Oh, my favorite Pennsylvanian has come.
I knew you were there. Thank you. Thank you. National Serger Month. Will's going to blow his serger up and celebrate.
Yes,
For the record, I live in Southern California and all Viking funerals are illegal. I called the fire marshal. I know the local fire marshal for real. And all the local officials.
How are you doing, Kilroy? I've missed you. Look at everyone's come tonight. It's so exciting.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
It's like happy Monday. It's like my birthday or something. Like everybody's showing
When
up.
Jess first told me, I didn't know how to react. I see Jess is in the CIA safe house. Yes. Yes.
Yep, still there.
Yes, I'm still here. Kilroy, I didn't send you the picture that I. Let me send you a picture in Discord. Let me send it to you. I didn't send him the picture that you took, Cynthia. I sent it to Ollie. He would laugh at it, I believe.
The one where I let you out of the basement finally.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
I have Wooly Bully stuck in my head again. Hattie told Maddie about a thing she saw. Because have you ever been to the little quilt shop in Henderson, right by Pacific Mulch?
Okay.
Wooly. You know, maybe I don't know. Actually, outside of Vegas, I've been to So Yeah, and I've only been to the Bernina store. I think as far as quote shops go.
I'll have to. Are we talking about Henderson, Nevada? Because there's a Henderson, North Carolina too.
Oh, see, I was about to say, is there another one? Like,
yeah, there's probably, just like all those other.
One of the towns that makes my city There's one in Massachusetts, Florida, Connecticut. It's a weird name, but I was
Yeah.
surprised. Just rent a yacht and take it 12 miles off the coast. Then the only law of the sea applies. And the law does not prevent fighting funerals.
Thank you, Kilroy. We will make sure that happens eventually.
There was a pirate boat for sale in my town, and people called him and was like, "If this guy calls you, don't sell to him." I wanted that boat so bad, but it was sold by the time it was a real wood boat, like a huge one. Wish I could remember what the shop was called. Oh, it's in North Carolina.
So next time I head up that way, because it's up past Chapel Hill and stuff, it's on 85. So when I go to road to Virginia, I can head up there because I have to go through there to go to Richmond. And so I could stop. That would be amazing.
All right, in that photo, you have a look of take the. By the way, as far as basements go, Cynthia has an amazing basement. Trip to Paraguay got expensive for the time of the flight, and the Airbnb lined up. So I made an AI sign that says "Paraguay or bust" with red spray paint and scratched it in Sonata for it. I told you about when I put a sign on my roof when I copied that movie On the Beach.
Yes.
I literally had helicopters flying in to read it. So be careful when you make big signs. There's a Henderson, Colorado. See? That's like, I can't remember who, but somebody, when we were talking about Ontario, they thought that we were talking about Canada.
Yeah.
And I always forget, like, whenever I say Ontario, I say Ontario a lot. It's that way. It's literally that way. It's like 70. It's not that far. It's a lot closer than I think it is.
Yeah. When I first realized there was an Ontario, California, I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a flight that'll take me there. And there it was. And it really messed my brain up for the first couple times I was trying to find a flight out there. But now I'm an old pro. It comes up in my feed. It just says in Ontario.
You can buy all kinds of sailboats for stupid cheap, but you must realize the most expensive thing in your life will be a free boat. No, I owned a Sea-Doo and I learned a lesson. I've never seen a happy boat owner. And I knew like people that owned pontoon boats, all kinds of really fun stuff. And I partied hard on that pontoon boat. Had the time of my life. I'll never forget those memories. They hated the boat. They hated it because it's work.
My uncle
What's that?
My uncle owned bass boats and speed boats. What are they called? Jet boats? Speed boats?
We call those fun.
Yeah. And he always would say to always expect them to break down the first time you take them out in the summer.
Bust out boat means bust out another 1,000. That is literally what boat means. And it is, you know what? I will own a kayak in my life. I see them at the sports store all the time, and I'm like, I'm not athletic enough anymore to justify buying one of these. Let me walk by.
What we're gonna do? I'm gonna drop you off in an area, and then I'm gonna drive up to another area and go. I'll pick you up here.
You better get a rope for when I'm like, oh.
No, because little do you know, I'm gonna set a little motor in your kayak. So you're gonna get a little note going, "Open here," and then you're gonna be like,
yes. So we're spies. So we're back to being spies because that's Get Smart. That is literally the show Get Smart. I'm gonna go to my boot and there's gonna be a real phone in there.
Yes. I'm gonna be like, just follow the GPS. It'll lead you right to me, and then we'll get out of the kayak.
Kilroy is 100% free. 100% right. Nothing in this world is free. I had a neighbor who I thought he respected me, and when he moved, he offered me 2 jet skis. And I looked at him and I was like, I thought you respected me. Because I knew that those jet skis would cost $1 million, and they were fun. You'd go underwater and go right and come up
You want the dolphin?
oh, see, but the dolphin is for when I win the lottery.
You have fun with that dolphin.
Dolphin's stupid amount of money.
Yeah, it is.
Like my grandpappy used to say, I could buy it, but I'd have to live in it. So unless I can live in it, I can't buy it. I can't unless I live in it. I can't spend that much money. You can take that dolphin and go buy a castle.
Oh yeah.
You can go buy a ranch in Colorado for the same amount of money that you're paying for the dolphin. Boats are like RVs and campers. The only smart way is to rent them.
Agreed.
You know what's funny? I inherited a camper, and the first thing I did was sell it. I'm not kidding you. First thing I did, I cleaned it up and sold it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one of the very few exceptions is basically a huge hunk of plastic. Exactly. I want one so bad. Kayaks were fun when I was younger. Now I'll pass. Do you know what it is? When I lived in Portland, Oregon, I would read books on the Willamette. I was so artsy fartsy. I miss Portland. People would read Shakespeare on the river. I miss that place. But I would sit there and profusely smoke cigarettes. This was 20 years ago. And I would watch all those healthy people on their kayaks. And I'd watch the row team. And I'd be like, one day I'm going to be like these healthy people. And here it is 20-something years later, and I think my time has passed. Your camper could have been another sewing room. In my town, they passed a law where you're not allowed to keep a camper in front of your house. It's because of so many people living in campers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they basically, like, I'm not even allowed to keep it on my driveway.
Oh.
Yeah. Move to
That's
the country. I moved to the country is all I have to say, or somewhere where they don't harp on you for crazy stuff. If we made a camper into a sewing room, he'd cause another Palisades fire. You know what though? I knew somebody a million years ago that turned an Airstream into a studio.
Mm-hmm.
And their acoustics were like ready to record an album. It was amazing.
wow.
That's pretty cool.
But living in Southern California, you'd be a baked potato in there. And,
You
and,
definitely have
and
good air
that's,
conditioning.
oh man,
Yeah.
you might as well get a yeah.
You
When
gotta
it
park
comes,
under a tree.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I said you gotta park under a tree.
Exact for real though, or in a garage.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
And I'm glad that they had that law. Like I have property stored and everything. It's just another hassle.
Could you park it next to your house if it was behind the fence? Like we see all those Las Vegas houses. They have like a fence that you have to drive it into. Would they
It's
let you
almost
have it if it was like that and they could still see it?
that's a good question because I think people do that. That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're in an HOA. The city, my city prides itself on how safe it is, but really it is that we have 1 million cops and we have people that walk around the city harping on each other. So my city whines and complains and gripes. So no matter where you live, it's almost like living in an HOA. Yeah, an Airstream in SoCal requires welding gloves to touch. I'm telling you. I saw an Airstream dealer in Henderson, Nevada, and I was like,
Yeah.
the glare off that place. If you live downhill, you're like, oh no, the sun hit the RV place.
Yes. I remember that. I was like, wow, there's a lot of Airstreams right here.
To me, that just seems that it just seems crazy. Probably as long as it's not visible from the street. All of this was because my town's a yuppie town, and they're basically making it illegal to be homeless, but in America you can't. And so we have all these weird laws now in my town, and I technically can't work on a car in front of my house.
What? Like if I needed to change out the spark plugs, I couldn't do it.
Ain't that America for you and me? Yes. Yeah.
Not even an oil change?
The William Law. No, but I still do it. I still change my oil in front of my house. No one's ever said a word to me.
You passed your twin.
And I have really gaudy metal. I have really old metal ramps. Not even new ones. They're old. They're like my age. So you hear me when I'm doing an oil change. Moreno Valley, maybe the no smoking city. No, SB Farmer. But like all the beach cities have made it non-smoking. And for years, we were able to have bonfires on the beach, and you can't.
Mm.
And all the fire, they still have the fire pits there. Yeah, I'll stay out. Exactly, Belle.
They're gonna go. Oh, we can have a fire. Out of towners would not look at the laws. They go, "There's a fire pit there. We're gonna have a fire." You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's changed. Like this whole area used to be like everywhere else, but it's changed. Like it's more in the yuppie areas, like where I live. We have like Malibu is a smoke-free city. I honestly want to know, how do you enforce that?
Yeah. I don't know.
You could break bread. You could. I'm not kidding you. I lived in Mesa, Arizona. One time I cracked an egg on the street and it cooked. So that stuff is real. I agree, Katie Rose. People ruin everything. And I'm not saying this to be mean, but my town has become overpopulated. It's all just it's the way of the world. That's why I sit here and sew and think of England and better times. That is why I sit here and sew.
He thinks of England.
Yeah, I have a channel. I have another channel where I have old BBC shows.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay. I was trying to figure out what you think about in England. Sorry.
Penelope Keith. And that show that I absolutely love. So we know Will's gonna get smooshed one day. It's it's funny, Kilroy. It's Pittsburgh steel, and it's literally like, I know they're at least 50 years old. They were originally black, but it's returned to the metal color because I like the patina. But it's Pittsburgh steel.
Nice.
It's stamped on the inside Pittsburgh steel.
But better last. It's from Pennsylvania.
No, stuff like the old sewing machines. It's like a parrot. It will outlast me. My old singers, somebody else is going to be like, and this crazy guy had them for like 40 years.
Yeah.
And like,
there's like a huge sale's going to happen.
I have this Willy Wonka vision where one day I'm going to find a YouTuber who's like, hi, my name is William and I started collecting sewing machines. And he's going to walk down the street. I'm going to have a top hat and a cane. Hey, kid, you collect sewing machines?
Here.
I've got 500 of them for you. And he won't believe me now. I'm like, come to my sewing factory.
So you need to play the quality.
What's that?
Golden ticket too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to have the elevator that goes to nowhere.
Well, the thing is, we're going to sell fat quarters and put golden tickets inside the fat quarters. And then randomly so they can get into the factory.
One of the reasons I wrote off a Los Angeles trip, I started to look up the laws, and you basically can't smoke anywhere. This is true. Well, the law's crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys have crazy smoking laws out there. You have to be, I think it's 400 yards away from a door.
Wow.
So if you're in a shopping center, that means the mountain.
Yeah.
If you're like if you're there's a spot and it's near a gas station that makes me laugh. You see adults and all the teachers smoking by the high school because they technically can't smoke near the high school. They're like half a mile away from the school because there's an elementary school, a high school, and a junior high there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't smoke.
Yeah. Old shows. Have you ever seen Are You Being Belle? I have. In one of my old videos, I copied the Australian version of Are You Being Served? And I did the I'm free like Mr. Humphreys. But John Iman is an actual hero of mine. I love the old Are You Being Served? I love that show. I still watch it. It's one of those things. And because they were on forever, you can watch it from the late, I believe, 60s to the 70s, the 80s. The clothes change. The pants get big. They get small. They get big again. I love Are You Being Served? It's a time capsule. There's an episode of Are You Being Served where they're talking trash about the microwave. Where they're like, I don't know about this microwave thing. It makes inedible food. And it's like, yeah, that one didn't age well. That one didn't age well. My fidget toy machines were rescued from a garbage truck after the compactor had run it. Not a scratch. I'm telling you, because steel. So, yes, I absolutely am in love with Are You Being Served? I feel like in California, it's illegal to be unhealthy. Therefore, there's still some of us out there in Kilroy fighting the good fight. There's still some of us out there. You know what? You know, we have hot dog stands and hamburger stands everywhere. So we're deceptively unhealthy because you can get chili or a fried egg put on anything here. So we're like for as much healthy spots as we have, you can still get a chili dog that you have to hold with two hands.
Mm-mm.
That's something that hasn't been sold out yet. We still have a lot of really old places where you get an insane amount of food. I had to buy the DVDs. Absolutely. I've been doing that with a lot of shows because I've learned you need to buy it because it may not be on forever. And these streaming services aren't necessarily reliable. Paramount Plus, I think they remember the summer they got rid of MacGyver. I don't think they've ever got so many emails in their life. They got rid of it and then kept the new one. I'm not kidding you. MacGyver was back within 72 hours. I'm not, because people were like, Paramount, we don't know what you're smoking, but you need to put it down and bring back MacGyver.
Mm-hmm. I have not even given the new MacGyver a chance to see if I even like it. There's some things you just can't touch.
The old MacGyver has weird nostalgia, but that's just because I watched it every week. And so there's this weird nostalgia because I remember watching it every week. And then when it went into syndication, it was still on TV, and they were showing the older episodes on different channels during the day. So oh, go ahead, please.
That was back in the day when you could just take a paper clip and chewing gum and you could save the world.
Yeah, I miss those days.
I do too.
I was thinking about Loma and Linda as an incorporation, as its incorporation as a city that outlawed the sale of cigs in the city. The only place you can buy cigs is Loma Linda, is an Arco that was grandfathered. That's crazy, SB Farmer. California has made a bunch of laws against smoking. So instead of dying from high blood pressure because of smoking, you can die from high blood pressure because of hamburgers and milkshakes. Yes, we actually have a ton of hamburger and malt shops here. A ton. You can still get a 1950 style diner here. Because yes, we are hamburger people. Hamburger, hot dogs, and pancake kind of people here. The new one doesn't compare to the original. Do you know what? You know what's funny, Bill? I haven't made it through an episode. I tried, but I don't know. But I'm biased. Remaking MacGyver is like remaking Columbo. You can't catch lightning in a bottle like that. And they remade Perry Mason. Kathy Bates is now Perry Mason.
Wow.
It's on Paramount Plus. That's a weird plug for a streaming service that I really don't even like. I'm so biased. But what's happening is that I have reached an age that the shows that I watch see, and that's another thing. Back in the day, we didn't have streaming services, so we had to wait to watch these things.
Mm-hmm.
I like when I binge watch Star Trek, there's an episode where Picard gets captured by the Borg. Whenever it goes to the next episode, every single time I'm like, these kids had no idea. We had to wait 3 months to find out what happened to Picard. These kids have no idea. When Denver went non-smoking, they had to paint on the sidewalk showing where you could smoke. It's crazy here too, Chris. It's crazy. Columbo was 16 years young. Wow. So if sugar and use is Utah's addiction, burgers are Yes. We have I'm not kidding you. We have burger joints here. We still have hot dog stands where you can get chili burgers, chili dogs. Yeah. And we have we don't have the yellow sign Waffle House, but we have Norm's, Denny's. We have all kinds of breakfast places. And it's all just like Denny's and IHOP. Same menu and most of it. I refuse to even think about watching Perry Mason remake. You can't get better than the original. When I lived in Portland, I had rabbit ears. And so every day before work, I'd watch the old Perry Mason, the black and white, with Paul Drake. And I loved that show. And so I kind of have that ideal in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And you back from your rocket ship. SB Farmer said Coco's. They got rid of the one in my town, and I didn't realize how much I missed that place. They keep trying to redo all the shows that we love, and the new ones aren't the same. I agree. I liked Battlestar Galactica, but that was like the last year. I sat at home for a year because my son was being born. So for like 9 months, I hung out and watched TV and just kind of went and ate fast food every day and hung out. So any show that came out in 2008 or 9, I watched.
Yeah.
I watched it. I miss Coco's was like a weird family thing, so it's kind of weirdly sentimental because I was raised by senior citizens, so I would always go so my dad can get his senior discount, even as like a little kid. So I miss those places.
Mhm.
I only went to Denny's once, never again.
Well, you went to a bad one.
I know somebody that's a Denny veteran. Okay, look. I won't eat at just any Denny's, but in certain cities, they're way better than the one by my house. All I'm saying.
Oh, I got to raise my hand. So I was trying to get your attention earlier, but you were talking about something else. But we ended up going into overtime. And now overtime has ended, and now we're going into a shootout. And it's still 2-2.
Dang.
So I had just been watching patiently all evening. Like I have a split screen going on right now going, come on, Kings. We can do this. And apparently, sorry, y'all. I had to catch him up on his hockey. So
You know,
we're in a
if you
shootout.
want to have a happy life, do not get into sports. If you don't want to have high blood pressure.
Oh, there's other
You know
things
what?
on the list too, but I won't at the moment.
I went into the one by my house with my mom and my son and had a bad experience, and I never went back. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
Was the D&D hang? I love that. Denny's was the place. There's a new generation of people to enjoy the remakes, and original casts are aging physically and mentally are dead. The premise of the shows attracts the new viewer. Do you know what's funny, Denise? I agree. That's why I was here for all the new Star Trek shows, but they just didn't catch. Not everything is going to be a hit, you know. But I'm biased, and I watched all the remakes. Yeah, I watched that game. I watched that game today, SB Farmer. I watched that game. Oh, Katie Rose, hockey's the only sport that matters. Did he score? Okay, he missed. Oof.
I know.
Out right now. So
Sorry.
Arms up like we're about to crash. Arms up.
Oh, I can't even watch the game. It stinks. Like, I just want to watch the shootout now. I love watching them go one-on-one.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who's
I can't because that's too much pressure.
Yeah, it is a lot of pressure. See, this is what I get. This is what I see a lot.
And I feel my chest getting tight, and whenever I have to watch that, it's just too hard on me.
Yeah. Oh, now I can take that because he's gonna watch it.
Oh, come on, Forsberg, you're washed up.
Oh. And after it's over, I need a nap.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know what the funny thing is? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be watching this later because our channel, this is on a local channel, and so it replays the entire game.
Yes, because you've missed half of it. Well, he's but I knew he had to watch it though. He just can't. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just cover the show for you.
Exactly.
Or
No,
the
hockey's really amazing. Like I really enjoyed watching hockey this year. I'm not in baseball mode yet. It's like I have to wait for the playoffs to start.
Yeah.
I am. The Dodgers are smoking right now. They're playing really well right now. So I'm watching. Oh, the Kings won. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
So question, how many points do we get for beating them? Do we just get 1 point because I went into a shootout?
I think we leapfrogged them.
We will, because I think we're tied right now. Deep squat for 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Do we do that now? You want us to go deep squatting? I don't know.
Oh, not Aurora, Colorado. I've actually been there. Well, I don't want television movies to go away, so I watch remakes. I do too. Denise, I do the same thing. No, I do the same thing. For as much as I'm trashing it, I'll watch most stuff. I will name and shame. It was the Denny's just off the I-225 in Aurora, Colorado.
Mm-hmm. They've changed ownership since then, management. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry that you had a bad experience, Kilroy.
Yeah, you say that, but like there's a Denny's in Ontario, California, where I'm sure this woman who's been there 2 years in a row is probably there right now.
Yeah, and when we go back to Northern California, she'll be there. Yeah. And she'll be like, oh, the cowboy's back. But she won't remember me. It's just you.
You know what, though? If I walked in without my hat, it's the cowboy hat. Everyone remembers my cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
And back when I used to wear my click, click, click boots, everyone remembered me stomping in because you could hear me half a mile away.
Yeah.
But I have the Ariat, what I call old man boots, where they're cushioned.
I think you always wear your cowboy hat when we're hanging out. I don't think you're ever wearing a baseball cap. Did you wear your baseball cap? No, only when we were doing the World Series. But you get
and we went to hockey games.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Oh, go ahead.
It's one of those things like that's my hat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my hat. I wear all the time. It's my thing.
Yeah.
And I still love it to this day when people walk up to me and they're like with my hat and they're like, what do you do for a living? And I say, I work on a ranch. And they're like, oh, crud. He's not joking. Wow, he's not joking.
Yeah.
That had to be the worst Denny's. See, even Chris knew the location. That it's so bad, the reputation.
It's preceding itself.
I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, Kilroy, the one by my house is garbage, and it's in prime real estate. And I'm not kidding you. The IHOP across the street parking lot will be filled. No one's at the Denny's. That's like that tells on the Denny's. Started a couple days ago, deep squat for 30 days to be able to hold it for 5 minutes. Do you know what I do, SB Farmer? I do 50 push-ups a day. Then I try to build them up all in a row. I'm at 22 in a row right now before I hit the ground and pass out. Belle, I obsessively talk about food. When I was younger, we went to Denny's late night. Me too. That's why I have such fond memories of Denny's is from when I was a kid. And it was affordable back when I was a broke teenager. Bedtime calls. Like, thank you so much for hanging out. Katie Rose, thank you so much for hanging out. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and any other day, I think. We gotta take some days off.
Yeah, when we go on vacation. Sometimes it might be a little different days, or when he goes on vacation. But we all go on vacation when he goes on vacation.
Yeah.
I do record everything.
Yeah.
I need to get better though. I took a desert shot, but it was way too light. I forgot to change the filter on my camera, so I was rusty. That's what happens when you're stuck on the highway for 8 hours. I've got an IHOP story too. Went there only one time. The restaurant wasn't packed, but they still took 45 minutes to make the order. I would never go again for that too. See, that's the kind of stuff where I would write I turn into a Karen. There's an Denny's near me that never has more than 2 cars in a parking lot. I swear it's a money laundering operation.
Yeah.
We say that about Carl's Jr. here, Chris, because they're only owned by corporations. They're not owned by private owners. No one goes there. Their deals are $23, $24. Their burgers are restaurant prices, and the loyal people go there, but most people really don't go there. Always a car. You could tell the employees' cars because they're the only 2 cars in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
We say the same thing. Man, they must be printing money in there or something.
Yeah, maybe something. I don't know. It's interesting how they can stay open and how many customers are really taken care of.
Those particular places, I know for a fact that they're paid by the corporation. Just blindly pays the rent.
Oh, okay. They've got to. There has to be some help.
Because now that I'm thinking of it, there's 3 of them just on my side of town, and they're all owned corporate. But because I worked for one, I know we really don't have private ones anymore anyway.
Yeah. No franchise ones. Yeah.
The only 2 places open late night back then were Denny's and Perkins. So it's either late night breakfast or mammoth muffins. Oh,
I want some mammoth muffins.
Who has that?
Perkins. Belle, I age myself all the time. I'll say something and I'm like, oh no, I sound like Methuselah now.
Belle, are you in North Carolina? Can I ask that question, please? You don't have to answer it, but I'm asking.
The only late night places around here are Sheetz and Applebee's. Kilroy, I legitimately have a question. Is your Applebee's 24 hours? Or is it close at 3 in the morning or something? Okay, here we go. See, Applebee's goes until 2. Sheetz never closes.
Well, it's a gas station, so yeah.
Our TGI Fridays, well, our TGI Fridays got ruined by college bros. They couldn't stop getting in fights there, so the city council literally forced them out of town. But our Applebee's and TGI Fridays are gone.
Sheets is the only place that I will buy gas station coffee from.
The sheets.
Yeah. If I can't find a Starbucks or a Dunkin', Sheets is better be there. So
For the record, I'll drink coffee anywhere, even in a scary auto parts store. If the more foamy the cup is, the better. I miss
We
those
had
old
to,
foam cups, those white foam cups.
I'll buy you some white foam cups. We can find some for you.
My son says that they sell Starbucks style cups, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Look, your lids." He's like, they have the lids you want here. They don't even have them at Starbucks anymore. And I'm like, "Oh, you're so right." So I might buy those giant cups at the store.
I get the foam cups from Walmart because I'll make hot chocolate for the kids.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good. It's
you
good.
know, if I love hot chocolate, but I forget to make it because I live in the desert. And hot chocolate is definitely like hot chocolate reminds me of skate rinks,
Mhm.
of like anywhere where it's cold. I love hot chocolate.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to drink hot chocolate and you can skate.
Oh shit. No, I'm in PA. I'd rather be in North Carolina. I loved it there.
Oh, that's wonderful.
She's coffee is see, she's coffee is ground right when you order it. They would
Exactly.
never do that here.
Yeah, it's a machine, and the machine you just push a button and it grinds the coffee and pours it right then and there. So that's why I'm the only one. But I don't think they have those little rolling things that you like with like your little stuff that you eat, like gas station food. Yeah.
taquitos.
Yeah, that might be one of them.
Don't make fun of my diet.
But they might have carrot cake there for you. Might.
You literally described what one of the reasons I quit going to 7-Eleven is because every morning I'd get carrot cake and taquitos. And the guy would be like, you know, it's 3:45 in the morning, right? And I'm like, just make sure they're hot.
When we were at Road to California, was that taquitos that you had?
Well, they mislabeled them. A couple were taquitos, and one was cream cheese and jalapenos.
Oh. Well, apparently you had cream cheese and jalapenos.
It's good. I don't anything fried. You could fry a tire and I'd eat it. And you know what's funny, Belle? Perkins is the same thing happened here. We had muffins that were the size of my hand, and shrinkflation is real. And they know I will spare you my speech, but I used to go off about how they shrink my muffins, and that's not a euphemism. Where would you get the water, a kitchen or a bathroom? I have a filter, and until someone hid it from me, I have a Brita, an old Brita,
Why would they hide it from you?
because I didn't clean the filter
Oh, we just gotta get you a new filter.
until I went on Amazon and figured out you could buy the filters.
Yeah.
Okay, it's illegal to shoot the to shoot the heat. My poor computer shut down. Oh,
Sorry, Rita.
you get
Oh,
sick at a gas station one time and you get a reputation. One time outside of the Oregon border, and this was outside of the border town, so it wasn't Ashland, it wasn't any of those towns, but I was outside heading towards Washington, and
yeah.
I got ill. I got a hotel and was literally sick for a full 24 hours. I slept for like 15 hours. You know,
Man,
you almost die from one chimichanga and you get a reputation.
You like the bagged pickles at the gas stations too?
They sell them at stores here too. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I like them, but they have to be sliced. I don't want a big pickle. Spice. I don't want to have to.
I like the crunch.
Yeah, I want the sliced, all ready to go, so I can eat. very nicely in front of people instead of just eating it.
I'll put that thing on a bun. I'll eat it right in front of you.
Oh, not a. Oh, see, that would make me sick. A bun.
I'm talking about the gas station.
I know.
I have a Brita in my kitchen sink. See, Rita has
Oh,
a Brita.
yeah.
50 blocks have been sewn in 20 to 25 sets done for the night. That's awesome.
Good job.
That is. That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, they're going crazy for Kobe. I love it. The announcers are in the stadium as people are walking out, and so they're having an interview, and nobody's leaving. They're all crowding the announcers. I don't want a big pickle, just 2026. Will put that thing on a bun. Put that on a t-shirt, slap it, sell it, make $1 million.
Oh, yes.
Or if you're into the whole brevity thing, put it in a tortilla. Let's go.
Oh, I don't realize how I say things. People could take it wrong.
I'm talking about food. I don't know what anyone else is talking about. Now I want a pickle in a bag. All right, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. I postponed my Walmart trip because I woke up and I was like, I don't need that stress in my life. I'm not going to Walmart today. I don't need that stress in my life.
Yes. Oh, I love Kilroy. He's so much fun.
I only have 40 left to go of the 170 of those Flying Keys bird units to go. And this twisted flying bird quilt is done. Easy quilt and done and never again.
Rita, you're doing an amazing job. An amazing job. I love it.
But there's a few patterns that I've been like, I quit.
Yeah.
I don't want to pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle.
I know. I do. And we need to get a Jessimeter, like how Red flew yesterday.
Yes, from peach to the color red.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. That's fun. My face hurts now, though.
That's cool. They're all crowded because the captain's there. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
These people may never see this man again in their life.
That's so true. I bet they have did he get the winning goal tonight?
I don't know, but he's being interviewed by the announcers.
This is the last home game,
Oh, that's why.
isn't it? It's the last home game, I believe.
I think so.
I think.
Is this his last home game?
Yeah, he's retiring. And this is the second time in my life I witnessed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's last year in 1989, and this entire year reminded me of that. There must be people not washing their hands. Probably.
It's not. Your last home game is on the 11th.
Oh, they just love the guy. Since yeah, in PA, but I've been in every state east of the Mississippi and a few west of the Mississippi. I was a truck driver for years, but I love North Carolina. I want to move there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Awesome. I know someone who just became a truck driver last week.
Oh, they got it? Amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, he's fully, he just has to get his hours in and stuff now, but he's a certified truck driver.
Oh, that's amazing. It takes a lot of work and dedication to do that. There's so much. It's like you have to be a mechanic.
Yes.
There's everything. Yeah. You know your truck in and out. Mm-hmm.
And like anything else, it's learning a new skill.
Yes. Limping pigeons are not my favorite thing. Oh, my little geese. I love geese. Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan when all components of a quilt are the same, but I love this design. Learner's permit or CDL? He got his CDL. There's a lot of politics behind it, so I won't get into it too deep. But the trucking industry really needs truckers right now in the United States of America.
Yeah.
So, if you ain't got nothing to do,
Yeah. You see me being a truck driver?
yes,
No. I look
you
so
drive.
cute. I put a hat on and everything. They're like, hey, how y'all doing?
You drive, and I'll yell at people as they almost kill us. I've been to every state in the U.S., including Canada. Then I was in a 70-foot reefer truck with a friend doing OTR in all the states. Wow. There's someone that I'm related to that recently did that from Georgia. They went to San Diego all the way up to Washington, back from New York all the way back down to Georgia.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
My friend of mine has his hazmat endorsements and devils. So it's interesting to see him going through becoming a truck driver, the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even know how to back up those things. I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, can I just keep turning in a circle?
I still have trailer cheats where we have flags.
Mm-hmm.
You mount them in the back where it was basically wherever you can see with your mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
And you make sure your flags don't meet. Because if your flags meet, then you have officially destroyed your trailer.
Oh.
And so it teaches you how to back a trailer up.
You remember what I used to tell you when I used to just drive a little guy on my lawnmower? You remember what I told you?
Oh, that's how I learned, was on a little black trailer that was on the back of a Tacoma shock truck. That's literally how I learned how to back up. Because I was terrible with like big rigs, all that stuff. I was terrible backing up.
I put it in park. I walk over to it and I lift it up and I move it. I was like, because every time I go to try to back up, it go one. I'm like, I can't do it. I have no idea what the science behind this. I can't figure it out. My brain just does not figure it out. So I just said, fine. So I kind of shimmy my way around, try to continue going in a straight, as long as I can go forward. But if I needed to turn real quick and the trailer was in my way, even if there's stuff on it, I just go over, pick it up, push it over to the right or left, whichever direction I need to go in, and I continue going. But no. Oh,
I want to see Brian Adams in Canada. That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
Fun.
People do not respect the road in general.
Yeah.
I morbidly pay attention, and it's weird to me. I said this the other day. My new pet peeve is people on their cell phones. I'm not being dramatic, but I'm going to say something dramatic. I think it's attempted murder. Get off your cell phone. Get off your cell phone.
I agree.
Especially where I live in Southern California, we have high speed limits. And so you have to think at 50 miles an hour, 60, 70 miles an hour. You have to think like that fast, and the average person, just please don't do 40 on the highway, please. If you're on a dark desert highway, cool wind in your hair, hey, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Buffaloes are a lot easier to back up.
That's good to know, Rita, for future references in case I ever have to own one or drive one.
When backing up, you move the wheel in the direction you want the trailer to go, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, but it never works.
I used to be able to drive a 1-ton pickup with 4-horse trailer and park it anywhere. That was many years ago. Like all skills, I agree. For all the trash I'm talking right now, I literally have other people do it. Oh, it's going to be backed up here. Go get blah, blah, blah. I watched some grass tests of semi-truck trailers a few years ago. Yeah, I'm never hanging out behind a semi ever again. If you crash into the back of a semi-trailer, your head goes bye-bye. Do you know what cured this? You know what cured me of this? Was the movie Final Destination. And living in Oregon, if I get behind a logging truck, I get over.
Oh no, I won't. No, I won't go behind one of those.
Cynthia, have you ever been behind a logging truck or anything that has like a steel I-beam?
Yeah, I try to get out from behind him real fast.
Here, we really don't see it like in the city, but on the outskirts, you see those big trucks. You know, the fire department has this fire bulldozer that is literally 2 lanes wide. They store it in the canyon somewhere. They literally have to get a flagger crew to bring that thing out. It's so big.
Wow.
It takes up the whole road. Yeah.
But besides that, we really don't have stuff like that in this area. But all that fire jumper stuff is over by the ranch. So every once in a while, you'll see this huge plane fly by and land because their property is like over there somewhere.
Yeah. There's like 2 days a year, the park here in town, they'll get the really big, I call them monster trucks, but they're just those big vehicles like that take up two lanes. And so they'll park them so all the little kids can get in and look at them and do all that stuff. I think that's so much fun for them to have. But
Yeah.
they're huge.
They're anxiety inducing for me because the only time that I see them is when everything around me is on fire.
Yeah.
So those things, I'm like, oh no. When I see them, well, if it's a clear day and they're pulling it out, I know they're shipping that thing somewhere else.
That they
But
need it. Yeah.
it's just when that thing's coming down the road, it's a bad sign. My Dodge Dually 350 is pulling 40 feet fifth wheel. Wow. Put your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel. That helps backing up.
Okay.
Four-wheelers just do not get the concept. If you can't see a trucker's side, this is true. Mirrors. When driving behind, the trucker cannot see you. This is true.
Yeah.
But again, where I live, man, we all have to be in separate spots. Technically, we can't be trailing behind them either. Unless you're getting off on the road, there's no way behind it. But we're not allowed to be in their lanes either. Like even in transitions, we have truck transitions.
Oh.
Wow.
We're only trucks. And you know what? I won't even sit up here and pretend cars go through it. But more people respect it than they don't.
Mm-hmm.
But they have whole separate transition lanes and everything. It's just more of a white speed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if they have it over here. They probably do somewhere.
Logging trucks. I'm telling you, Chris, when it like living in Oregon, but I had seen the movie before I lived in Oregon. I get over every time I get near a logging truck. It's kind of suicidal to hang out besides a semi too. One of those tires blow. Okay, so go ahead.
Me. Oh, I was driving home from New York. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I am down near the city, and there's a dump truck right beside me. And I was trying to pass him so I could get off on the next exit to get in Jersey. And all of a sudden, his tire popped right next to me, and I about jumped out of my skin. That was the loudest noise I've ever. It's like my whole car vibrated. I know I went into the other lane. Like I was scared somebody shot a gun at me. I was like,
Wow.
"Oh, get me out of New York." And then I finally realized, like 2 seconds later, what really had happened. But
Living near a highway, I hear it all the time. And I can always tell when someone's new to the neighborhood, especially on that. I do not like the Ring network, but I'm a part of it because I bought a Ring. And
yeah,
someone will be like, is there a shotgun in the neighborhood? And someone will always say, first time, huh? Welcome to the neighborhood, Rook. Tires blow all. You live near a canyon and a highway.
yeah,
Because when it blows, it reverberates up the mountain. You can literally hear it go boom, 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 boom as it's
Yeah,
going up. I love driving truck, but not the fact that they're governing the engines and making them all automatics. It's no wonder four wheelers get upset about trucks that can't get out of their own way.
yeah.
I think that's a cheat. I learned how to drive a tractor that had 16 gears, and then another one that had 23 gears.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I didn't even know they came with that many.
If it's not complicated, they're old school. They're old school. The one with 23 we got rid of, and the other one's the Ford, and that thing's ancient. Bob has a tree farm in Idaho. The whole area is full of logging trucks. I'm telling you, when you get behind a logging truck, you're like, oh. I think it's that vehicle. That vehicle is figuring out that big rigs that that have those dot bumpers means those vehicles won't end up under the truck. Do you know what's really funny? I got sucked on the 10 freeway going to Arizona. I was in a 1983 Ford Ranger, and I almost got sucked under a big rig completely.
No
But
way.
my truck was so low that I was able to swerve out of the way. That's how little that truck was.
One of my good friends, when we were in high school, he used to ride so close behind tractor trailers because he wanted to drift with them. He wasn't going to save gas. And I'm like, no, you're not saving gas. You're going to die. You're going to die. I was
Crazy.
like, yeah, I thought so too.
All right, after talking about food, I'm going to go jump in the kitchen and find something to eat. We've been going for 3 hours. My dad, before he opened his upholstery shop, drops cattle trucks. Cynthia, thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you for having me again. I have fun with you guys.
As always, I have fun hanging out with you too.
And in all this time, I've managed to color one hummingbird.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
I need purple. That is one color I didn't realize I didn't have. But I need some purple to put in it.
Yes.
I'll just make other colors work.
Twinny McTwin and your panda.
Yes.
I would like to thank both of you for joining us this evening.
Yeah, his name, Robert.
Robert the Panda.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for joining, Bob.
Robert. He doesn't like a 3-letter name. He wants his whole government name.
Okay, I'll call him Bobby.
Thanks,
Bobby.
It's fun. Thanks for having me on.
As
I know you don't have to, and it's great.
Oh no, it wouldn't be the same without either one of you. I had a freighter shaker with wow. We will be back at it on Wednesday. I'm already in vacation mode. Where am I? What day of the week is it? I slept in.
Yes.
I'm going to clean up around here and I'm going to start sewing. I hope everybody has a great evening. Thank you so much for joining. Tonight was a great night. People we haven't seen in a while, new friends.
Lots of new friends. I love it.
We'll be back at it on Wednesday. And I hope everybody has a great week. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself. And I will definitely see you next time. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.